Oh, whoops, my bird. He broke. He's back. No time like the present. Good morning, friends. It is not even 7 a.m. for me. It is 6:40. I woke up and that was it. I was up partly because I went to bed pretty early, like 11. So, excuse me. So we're up early because partly also I have work today, and it's at just such a time that like today was the only day I could stream, felt like streaming. I could have streamed yesterday. I could have streamed all day yesterday, but yesterday I did not want to do anything because for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, I have work, which is not crazy. A lot of people work 6 days a week, but it's multiple jobs on the same days, kind of thing. Like it's a whole thing, and I've made this bed. I will sleep in it. But the fucking the the gist of it is that it has suddenly become much harder to stream. Not just like time wise. Like time wise, I can usually make it. Honestly. Also, is my mic? I'm just talking quieter. I think time wise, I can usually make it. The problem is that while I can make it, um, while I can make it, the what's the word? Um, Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. While I can make it to the stream, yeah, there we go. While I could make a stream, the problem is getting the energy to get together. Good to stream after having stayed up till really late working. Um, so I'm telling you now, and I will tell you at the end of the stream again. The next day I can stream reliably is potentially the 27th. I don't know if I will, but it is potentially the 27th because I have the 25th and the 26th. I have job happening both days. So yeah, that's what's happening there. I am doing tasks today. I have my own personal task list on my third monitor that is on a spreadsheet because of course it is. Because I was struggling even on the wiki, like looking through tasks that I wanted to do because there were just so many. I had to scroll through all the ones I didn't want to do, and so this let me put together a list of things that I not only could do basically right now, um, or I could do with like a little bit of work, kind of thing. So, yeah, I think some of this is going to require some questing, so I might go through and look for ones that require questing and do those today, so they're a little less boring. For starters, for example, we need to do the Restless Ghost quest. I haven't done it yet. I might avoid quests that are going to be auto completed. So they haven't done it yet, but they're going to do stuff like Lost City and auto complete that, and I need that for some of these. Or what's the other one? Lost City and Shiloh Village. Shiloh Village is getting auto completed. Uh, Excuse me, but I don't have it now, and I'm going to need it for a couple of these tasks, so we can't do those. But we can do the Restless Ghost tasks. There's a couple of those, so let's do that. That'll be a very short little aside. Hell, I already did the Restless Ghost. Oh, I don't need to do it. Hell yeah! All right, so we can just do the rest of these. I've been avoiding these tasks because I thought I needed to do Restless Ghost. Apparently, I do not. I'll turn the music back on too. Let me turn it down a little bit. But yeah, so that's the that's the gist with that. That's why that's what I'm doing today. We're doing quests, so we can immediately go get this one. I didn't realize that. Ghost Speak Amulet, and if we succeed that one, we'll look for easy short wins so we can like knock off the 10 pointers kind of thing. Right now I have it sorted by what skill it uses, and I'm listing a quest as a skill, and combat as a skill, just so it's easy to like find. We do have to play a game of Castle Wars. That reminds me, I need to swap worlds. Hold on. I've been on World 13 because it was empty, but I want to be in one of the higher pop worlds, and I'm going to be playing Castle Wars. Just the way it's going to be. Because I'm not doing anything that requires me to, like, not have people around. I was at one point, and I forgot what it was, but where did they move fucking the father? Mr. Father, he's down here, that's right. It's the one thing I can never keep consistent between rs3 and old school, is that they moved. I keep going to the wrong place for both. Like, if I'm in old school, I'll run to the rs3 place, and if I'm in rs3, I'll run to the old school place. Hello, I need another amulet, sir. I've lost that Ghost Speak amulet. There we go. Wasn't that a task? Hello? Wasn't that a task? Or was that one of the Lumbridge easy diary tasks? Oops. I guess that wasn't really a task. Hold on. Let's look it up. Ghost. Sure wasn't. Alright. I don't know where my brain decided to get a new Ghost Speak amulet was a task, but it's been in there for a while. Like, oh, I have to do that. I still have other things I need the Ghost Speak amulet for, but... For example... let's go to... Actually, is there a shorter teleport to... Hold on. I'm trying to get used to using my fairy ring and farming teleport. Yeah, I can go to the farming patch. More, because I haven't been really using it, but using the lodestone system, because you don't really, honestly, you don't really need the teleport. I don't know. They gave it to us, so we got to use it. Well, no, that's not true, but I want to use it more. Also, it takes up a whole slot of my inventory. If they decided everything went in the pocket slot, I would have appreciated potentially, I don't know, stuff going in different slots, so I don't have to constantly swap out the pocket slot. Maybe an aura or something would have been nice, like an unlimited aura that was just on. Okay, I need that. Let's also put our gear back on. Not that it matters too much, but what if we have to fight something? And I want this. I always want this. If I can help. If I can help it. And then I need my mushroom. All the stuff in my inventory, there isn't mushroom. Anyway. Honestly, I don't have any other amulets, so Ghost Speak amulet's just going on, I guess. Okay. We teleport with this shit. Farming patch. We are gonna go to Rest of Portfest Mattis. We don't have the ectofile either. We should get that. That will save us some time. That's part of why we had to go here and not just use the ectofile. We also don't have the ecto tokens to get in. I've just realized. I think the only way for me to... I'm gonna need ecto tokens. That's step one, which is kind of annoying. Oh, hold on. I know how to fix this. Hold on. I gotta turn off my bone crusher, though. Whoa, hello. Bone crusher. Jesus Christ, dude. Loud as hell. What, like settings on bone crusher? Yeah, bone crusher. Please turn off regular bones. Okay. And then we'll go over here and kill some cows, some zombie cows. Take their bones, and we'll just put them in the ectofunctus. I think you can just put bones straight up. I don't think you need to do the whole bucket thing. If you need to do the whole bucket thing, fucking A, man. Just in case, I'll buy a bucket from what's-her-face here. Okay, I only need two. I only need to go in once. That's not true. I need to go in twice. It's fine. I have a plan. What are you selling? Bucket? Yeah, give me one. Give me 2 buckets. Who knows? We might need those in the future. Okay, buckets acquired. Just in case, let's see if we can use these directly on the ectofunctus. That'd be nice. Ghost disciple. All right, I need to talk to him. How do I receive ecto tokens? Pour a bucket of ectoplasm into the fountain and then worship the ectofunctus. Okay, so we do need the bucket. Man, really annoying. Is there no downstairs here anymore? Where do I get the bucket up? Gross. Oh, I also need a pot for the bones. That's right. Auto. Phil Hopper. Yeah, I think I need a pot. Shoot. Oh, it gave me one. Fuck yeah. What's your collect? Hold on, what's this guy have? What's this guy have? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Alright, where's the fucking ladder to go down into the shit pit? Somewhere around here. How do I get... Where's the goo? Ghost Disciple. Where do I get ectoplasm from? Over where? There's no fucking trapdoor. There it is. Jesus. Impossible to fucking see. And of course, well, wait, can I jump down these? Hold on. Oh, thank God. rs3, you've saved my life a little bit. Don't have to run all the way around for one layer. I'll take it. Oh, it just gives me buckets? I don't have to carry the bucket around? Why is that a thing? Alright, whatever. Use bucket of slime on that. No. Okay, I guess we just go use it now. It's been a while. It has been a while now. We'll have to walk all the way back to walk up, but, you know. Baby steps, baby steps. Wouldn't want agility to be too useful now, would we? That's a RuneScape classic. Give us the skill to help us skip areas, and they're like, well, we don't want them to skip areas. Brother. Turn it up a little bit. Okay. Worship. I got goo. Collect 10 ecto tokens. Fucking nice. And we can pay toll. Woo. Get over here. Then we're going to do a weird little thing. We're going to pass through this energy barrier and pay the toll to go right back through. Yes. Here's your 2 extra tokens. Woo, there we go. There's a pass to the western gate. Okay. That wasn't a quest one, but it was one I had to do. Enter the western gate. Okay. No, I got distracted. I was doing quests, and then I was like, oh, I'll do the ectofungus thing. I don't know why I decided. Oh, because I with the Ghost Speak Amulet. I was doing the things related to the Ghost Speak Amulet. Right, because that's why I did the quest. Okay, so we're going to also... We need to talk to someone here. Where are we going? What's the quest? Or what's the thing? Britannia, no. New. I guess it's under quest. Here it is. Visit Dragon Tooth by boat. Dragon Tooth Isle. Yeah, getting there. Charter ship from Port Phasmatis. Is it actually a charter? No. Let's speak to the ghost captain standing next to the small rowboat at the southern end of the docks. This man. Hello. Travel. Send me my way, friend. Dragon Tooth. Nice. Well, we're here. Can't do this, but way to get here. All right. So that's done. Okay, I have 2 different quests to do. Dragon Slayer. We should just do that. I don't have a one-handed sword or one-handed weapon. That's really good. We're gonna make a very small detour. I'm gonna make a one-handed sword of the same type I have. I'm not gonna upgrade it or anything. Just a +0. Just so that when we have the anti-dragon shield, we can actually use it. And that might help with other things too. Because I have several kill dragon tasks on here, and I've been avoiding them because I didn't have the anti-dragon shield or a way to make anti-fire potions. So I didn't know if you knew that. I mean, I fucked it up, but you can use the minimap to dive. So there's surge, which always goes in a straight line, but then if you want to dive in a certain spot, but you don't want to like click here, you can press it on the minimap. I don't know how useful that is because it's not very accurate, but you know how it be. Sometimes tips are just tips and not useful tips. Okay, go over here. Heat Forge. I'd like my sword, please. Actually, what level? 75. So I'm still on Acronium. I can make Elder Rune stuff. I just don't have the fucking... Yeah. I just don't have the fucking... Alright. One Necronium Battle Axe, please. It's a small bit of grind before we finish that up. It's okay, I need to do the smithing anyway. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do... We are going to do Dragon Slayer, but that's not first. Let's do an easy win. Let's do Duck Quest. I've never done it before, so it should be a fun little quest. Probably pretty cute. Actually, I might save that for later. Come back to that. Let's do Dragon Slayer. It's boring. I need to do Tears of Gothics. I need to do Lunar Diplomacy. I need to do Throne of Miscellanea, Dragon Slayer, You Are It, Haunted Mine. Yeah. I might wait to do Haunted Mine, honestly, till, unless I absolutely need the 30 points, but I don't think I will. I'd rather do Lost City ahead of time and just have to don't worry about it being auto-unlocked than Haunted Mine, just because Haunted Mine gives a 22k strength lamp, and at the moment, I'm at times 8, although for some skills it's times 7. I don't know if I did that intentionally or not, but anyway. Or it's 700%, not 800% like you'd think for 8 times, but whatever. So, like, I'm at times 8. My next tier, if I get there, is times 12, and I currently have an overflow of, like, the points of the ones I want to do, about 140 over. So, I could skip Haunted Mine until later and save the 22,000 experience lamp and get... Hold on. Let's imagine that it's under 100 every time, right? So, 22,000 times 700 is 100... Jesus. That would get me over 99 now. I've just realized. Hold on, wait, maybe we do Haunted Mine. What about times 12? Oh, wait, yeah, times 1100%. That would get me to, hold on. 24, so, Jesus. And it's way more experience. It's like a considerable amount, but like I could get to 99 right now, and that would give me a big jump, honestly. Okay, if we're behind, if we're slow, we'll save it for the end. We'll save it for if we can't get that stuff. That's how it will work. So if we literally can't get anywhere else, we need like a 200 points, and for whatever reason the ones we gave us are too much for grind, or they're too hard, or we didn't realize what we were setting up for on our list, then we will complete Haunted Mine and get what I assume is 99 attack from the numbers I just saw. If I'm understanding correctly. Alright. Well, let's do Dragon Slayer for now. Yes, I know, it'll start degrading. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Dragon Slayer. Can we even do that yet? Do we have enough quest points? Do we need quest points for that? Can we just do it whenever? I don't actually know. Requirements. 33 quest points. We have it. Jesus, that's right. It's a whole fucking thing we need. Okay, let's get all this stuff first. So we need steel nails, 90 steel nails, and 3 regular planks. I know exactly where to go for that. Let's start there. We'll take this in backwards order. And while I'm teleporting, I'll be right back for a sec. Okay, we're back. Okay. So right over here, there's a nice little forge and sawmill. I think I have the logs to make 3 planks. Maybe. I might even have 3 planks. I definitely need... Let's see. Log. God, this bank is a mess, but there's no point sorting it. Not now. We do have 3 planks. No. Fortunately, I have... On rs3, I always have stuff at deposit all. Or withdraw all. Just set that way, because there's no shift deposit. Like, if I just went to 1, my whole shift doesn't do anything. They did add shift to drop. I do wish they would add shift to draw all, which is how I have mine set up. Most people don't have it set up that way, but that's... Yeah. Okay. We have our that. Now let's make our iron nails. How many did it say we needed? 90 steel nails. See, this is why we check. Okay, steel bar. Nails. Do 2 versions because we need 90 of them. This should be pretty quick. Pretty fast. Look at that. Look at that go. .99 attack with 75 strength is going to be a little silly, but it will let us swap to fully strength and just strength and defense when we're fighting, which will give us faster experience. I'm really tempted to just do Haunted Mind. It will fuck up my whole sheet, but I mean, if I do all these, I'm going to do all these tasks anyway, right? There's no point in saving it. It's 14 mil experience, I think. It might not be. I might be bad at math. We'll find out after we do Dragon Slayer. What are the rewards for Dragon Slayer? I don't remember. Strength and defense lamps. Wait. 18. Hold on. 650 times 700. These are both going to get me to 99 also. Holy shit. I didn't know. Well, I should have done this a while ago. Anyway. Cool. Grab runes. Unless you grab telekinetic runes and a non-melee weapon. I'll just bring the coins. A piece of silk. I don't think I have any silk. I have silk clothes. Okay, so we have to go to Al-Kharid. Anything else we can get while we're there? A crayfish cage or lobster pot. Have that. A wizard's mind bomb and an unfired bowl. Okay, so let's get our clay out. Wait, do I have an unfired bowl? No. Clay. 1 soft clay, please. Mold. Not a ring. Well, I made a clay ring. Anyway, there is a task to sell a clay ring to a dude in Lumbridge, so. Alright, there is pottery in Lumbridge. You also have to go to Al-Kharid, so let's start with Al-Kharid. Gonna go buy our silk. Then we're going to teleport to Lumbridge or run. Or hey, use my mushroom. Okay. Silk merchant up here. Hello, silk trader. I have to go through your dialogue. I don't care if I overpay. How much are they? 3 GP. Okay, sounds good. Not worth fighting over. Okay, got our silk. Now we need to run to... Teleport us a little faster. Farming patch. Tree patches. Lumbridge. Okay. And we're right next to the fucking... Wait, where is it? Am I crazy? Wasn't there a pottery thing here? Am I nuts? Pottery. I might be nuts. I guess I have to go to Draenor. Is there one in Draenor? Yeah, it's over here. We'll just take the teleport. Whatever. All we wasted was time. God, I didn't realize that I was just a couple of quests away from 99. I was going to go grind these out as part of the whole thing with Slayer, and I still have to do a lot of Slayer, so getting 99 across the board is kind of pointless if I'm going to have to do a shitload of Slayer, but you know, I can be fully geared. And that's kind of what leads to bad, is doing weird shit in the weird way. I went the wrong way. Getting massive experience drops that they didn't expect at a quest. That's the thing. I need to go look at the list of quests and see what experience I drop, because fuck training things normally. I just realized. Okay. Bowl unfired. There we go. Okay. An unfired bowl. And now we need a wizard's mind bomb, which is in Falador. No, it's fine. I was like, I could just teleport with the tree thing. I keep forgetting that there's farming patches everywhere. That's why I picked up the farming patch one. You were here when I did that. I was like, oh yeah, farming patches. By the way, I regret that immensely. That's the one teleporter thing that I definitely regret. Although I don't think I'd be using the skull one that much either. Because I haven't been doing a lot of Slayer, but maybe it's because if I don't have it, so I'm not doing a lot of Slayer. But going the wrong way. Always going the wrong. I start walking. I don't think about where I'm going. I just like gotta move. Hello. I'd like a wizard's mind bomb, please. I'll try the mind bomb. I thought I was such a genius as a kid, having the like being able to like using mind bombs and dwarven stouts to like increase my level, because I don't know why. I knew it wasn't permanent, but I was still like, oh yeah, I got a higher level from drinking this. It's just silly. Okay. Look at the map. I don't need to do that. I need to do this. Okay. Crayfish cage or lobster pot, piece of silk. Coins, 300 planks, 90 steel nails. We have at least 90. Cool. And yeah. Let's go talk to the dude of the Champions Guild. Is there a quick teleport to that other than Chronicle doesn't exist? Yes, there is. The Bush Patch. Bush Patch. Farming teleport. Bush Patch. Done by the Champions Guild. Wow. Look at us. Am I allowed in here? Oh, yep. Yes, I am. Hello, Guildmaster. I'd like to... Can I have a quest? Excellent. Let's go kill a dragon. Okay, I have to go speak to the guy who sells dragon stuff. Do you guys still have all that cool things in here? You do. Do you still have dragon hide stuff? Oh, fuck yes. I have a quest to put on full blue dragon hide. I was going to kill blue dragons and make it. Fuck that. Thank you. I thought you sold green dragon hide. Whatever. What do these shields account? Let's see. Am I missing something? The chest. I'm missing the chest piece. She doesn't sell the chest piece. That makes sense. A lot of these ones that sell stuff that are missing like a piece. So we will still need to make some blue dragon hide, but we're a lot farther along than we were. Oh, and basically full mystic? What the fuck? I needed that too. I didn't even put that on my list because I was like, oh, I can't get those pieces easily. I don't know where to get the mystic chest. But there we go. We'll save that for later. I didn't know the Champions Guild got upgraded. Fuck. Alright. We gotta go to Edgeville. Oh wait, we probably have enough quest points for this lady. Open shop. Claim all rewards. Ooh. All rewards. Shop. Can I buy the chest here? No, it's deep in there. Teleport to the latest quest. Don't care about that. I mean, that could be fun. The armor of trials. That's not really useful, but... Let's take this. The quest portal. Let's work on getting the bank here. There's many times I've wanted to use the bank here. And you can't jump ahead. This. I need 75 more quest points. And we won't get that. But we can open these. Okay. I'll take the coins. And then more coins. So 2 different sets of black plate legs, which are only worth 1k each. Okay. That's fine. Okay, Edgeville. A surprising number of things in our inventory just starting this quest, but that's this game, baby. That's this fucking game. You know, I've been avoiding the quest. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do quests. I just want to like put my head down and do the grind stuff. I forgot that they give fuckloads of experience, especially with the multiplier. I completely forgot I could be having maxed melee stats. Potentially. If I'm doing my math right, which is honestly unlikely, but at the very least it'll be a huge jump for all 3. I'll still have a little bit of a higher attack than strength and defense, but that's okay. Then it won't matter what experience I put it in. Okay. Yeah, I have 2 different Dragon Slayer quests. One is complete Dragon Slayer, that's 30 points. And the other is to browse Oziak's shop, which is 30 points. You need to do Dragon Slayer before you can do that, I think. Maybe I can browse it now, but I still want to do Dragon Slayer anyway. If I could just browse it this whole time, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh no. What am I doing now? Return to the Champions Guild Guildmaster. Jesus. Okay. Farming Patch Teleport. Bush Patch. Champions Guild. You. In we go. Some water. I've been severely dehydrated lately. Greetings, bold adventurer. Welcome. Oh, welcome to the Champions Guild. He gave me a quest. Ah, it'll be easy. It'll be hella easy. Okay, I'll get going. I don't need any more info. Oh, I do need more info. Hold on. I wasn't going to do this. I'm pulling up the quest guide. Okay. Alright. Okay, talk to the guildmaster. 2. Yes. I know. 1. 1. Going through the dialogue options. 2. For optimal dialogue. 3. 2. 3. Go to Melzor's Maze, northwest of Remington. Port Champ closest. I don't think there's a farming patch out there. Well, now I gotta look. I'm still teleporting, so it's something. Fuck, there is. Bush patch. This is why I wish it had like a map I could see. Farming patch. Like just everything all connected on a map so I can just click it. Because a lot of times in leagues, whenever we get a teleport item like this, it automatically gives it to us in like, or no, there's usually a plugin almost right away that just turns it into a map with clickable points on it. Yeah. Enter the door to the maze with the key. Kill the zombie rat with the long tail. Does it say which one's which? This one, I guess. Get the red key, that's not it. Which one is the zombie rat with the long tail? I should turn my bone crusher back on. There it is. Take key. Let's do that real quick. Bone crusher on, please. And I also have, because I can't back out of that settings menu. The gold accumulator. No, I want that on. C decide no. Charming imp is yes. Key ring. Look at all this stuff we have. Wait, does that mean we have Can we store this key? The key ring? Not stored. It is, I bet. It means we could store the key from Taverley Dungeon, the Dusty Key, wherever that is. Fuck yeah, we should get that. Okay. Pick up the red key and use it on the northwest door, then go up the ladder. Northwest door. And then go up the ladder. The key disintegrates. Doesn't unlock the door. Weird. Kill the thin hooded ghost with the patterned robe to give the orange key. Brother, they don't look like that anymore. I guess this one. Did I go up the wrong ladder? Hello? I can't. I went up the wrong ladder for that? It said northwest, right? Oh my, this is north. Guys, my camera was, I assumed this was straight north. I'm bad at angling my camera. Alright, let's go get that red key again. The door is securely locked. Well, I have a solution to this. We start over. Start the fuck over. Okay. Hey, that is. Thank you for the oof. Yeah, that was an appropriately timed oof. Okay, in we go. Kill the rat with the longer tail. I think it's this one. No, it was this one. Gotta be. Yeah. There's the key. All right. Northwest is here. Could have said the one with the two rats also in the room. Or something, you know? Anyway, I killed the ghost. That wasn't right? Let's fucking go. Okay. You? You? I'm gonna kill all the ghosts. Fuck it. Ghost killing spree. Oh, there it is. Take the key. Alright. Orange key? Just says key. I'm gonna assume that that is correct. I already killed that one. Oops. Okay. Go through the door second from the north on the eastern wall. Second from the north on the eastern wall. Here. Okay. Climb the ladder. Kill the skeleton. With the small round shield and pick up the yellow key. None of them have small round shields anymore, buddy. This guide doesn't. This guide. Oh, there it is. There it is. There he is. Yes, he does. Excellent. We're good. We have the yellow key. Use the key on the southwesternmost door and climb down. Southwesternmost door and climb down. Seeing as it's the only one with a climb down option. Oh, I went the wrong door again. I went southeastern. Fuck. No. Let me start over. My camera got altered again and I forgot to fix it. A fool. Also, good morning, Des. How you doing, dude? Okay. We know the path, though. We remember the path. God, I am an idiot. Okay, longest tail, that's you. Got him. I didn't remember which ghost it was we killed, so we're gonna have to go on a ghost killing spree again.
What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
You're right, you're so right. Up the ladder. This ghost. No, that wasn't right. Twasn't right. This one. This one. Who's this one? Oh, thank you. You're gonna stretch right now. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I haven't had one. No one's redeemed that one in a while. Oh. Really needed it, actually. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, thank you. Mark that off.
Congratulations, you won.
Okay, up we go. Skeleton with a small shield. There he is. Die. Okay, camera is angled correctly. Now, we want southwesternmost door. Got it. Southwesternmost door. Wait, was that right? Wait, I might have been right. Southwestern. Hold on. I'm gonna look at the map before we go and do something wrong. Skeletons. Pink. West. This is east. That ad made me want a Lunchable. Lunchables are awesome, Des. How dare you? Southwesternmost door. And go down, climb down until you get to the zombies. I mean, it wasn't good, but it was awesome. I don't know how to describe it. One of them drops a blue key. Oh, it was the first one. Sorry, second zombie, I had to die. Pass through the blue door. Oh my god, it's color-coded now. Woo! Only it was that way earlier. Kill Malazar the Mad. I know you're in your home. He just wanted to drink his tea. We're the villains. Okay, pick that up. It's weird that he was voice acted. Kill the lesser demon, pick up the green key, and go through the door. It's okay, he came right back. He gets to drink his tea now. Kill the lesser demon, pick up the green key, go through the door. I need to scatter ashes, so we're going to grab that. That's a long-term goal I've got. Long-term task. You do 100 of them at 27. Malzahar from League of Legends? Yes. Go through the green door. Open the chest and search it for the map part. Open chest. Search chest. Map piece. Excellent. Okay, I have the map piece. I double-checked. Travel to Oracle and Ice Mountain. Okay, we're going. This one's going to be a bit of a trek. We want to go to Taverley, I guess. Wait, I have a fucking teleport there with the faster teleport. I know it's not faster if I keep forgetting and then having to like go through the whole process, but hold on. Taverley. Boom. Out of here. Gonna use this fucking mushroom more. The Lozone system has gimped me. All right. How the fuck do I get to her? This is White Wolf Mountain. This is White Wolf Mountain, not Ice Mountain. I went the wrong way. I got the final boss in Shadow of the Erd Tree. Is that the fucking... like... Oh, Shadow of the Erd Tree. Yeah. He's saying that because he's referring to how it is both... You've gotten the final boss. It is both Radon and Mikola. And he's calling him his consort. And generally, consorts are reserved for activities. But I think it has a different connotation in the Dark Souls or in the Elden Ring setup. To be fair to Radon, and also to Moog, actually, surprise, we all gave Moog shit. Turns out, no, he was fucking mind controlled, brain controlled by Mikola, both of them, so they don't really have a choice in the matter. That's the whole shit, when like, you're halfway through the Shadow of the Erd Tree, and then Mikola's mind control rune breaks, because he's, like, taking himself apart, in the middle of you running around that area, and everyone's like, whoa, why are we hanging out together again? Okay, I seek a map. Okay. Travel south in the Dwarven Mines. Find the room with the sealed door. Got it. I know exactly where I'm going. I think there's a... Hold on, we're going to keep having to check the map because I keep wanting to see if there's a teleport near there. Because we are near there already, but It's like a spirit tree or a thing. No. We literally just have to run down here. No, we'll just run. We've got like dive and stuff. I think it's faster than trying to teleport. Well, okay. Rip the goat. Yeah, poor guy. Ugh. But yeah, it's a fun boss. Good luck. I want to go through Shadow of the Erdtree at some point again on a new character, but I'm trying to go through all of Elden Ring again on a new character. I kind of started one. I need to go back to it, but there's just so many other games right now. Elden Ring is like one of those games I come back to once I'm like out of games to play, because it's my comfort game. It's replaced Skyrim for me on the game that I just play when there's nothing else to play. But I've got a lot of games that I want to play right now, so. Okay. Trials, yeah, he did have a really good design. How has anyone beaten it? Trial and error, effort, power, summoning friends. You know how it goes. It's a rough one. It is definitely a rough one. There are definitely a couple of Let Me Solo hymns hanging out in that area, at least on PC. Travel south into the Dwarven Mines. Find the room with the sealed door in the northeastern area of the mine. North? Oh, I guess I am north. And use all the items on the magic door. Unfired bowl. Magic door. Wizard's Mind Bomb. Don't drink it. Unfired door. Oh, I didn't get the lobster pot. I didn't buy a new lobster pot. I just take the one out of our fucking... Hold on. We'll have to put this back. Crayfish cage. View. Can I remove it? Can I take it out? No. No. We have to go to the fishing. Damn it. Hold on. What other things do I need? Let's put the silk in there now. Hopefully it saves the progress. We gotta run to the fucking, fuck. What do we need again? We need... Crayfish cage. Catherby. I'm gonna go back and find all the shadow fragments before I try again. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's part of the problem a lot of people have is that they go in with like 7 or something. The problem is that they're in a lot of weird places. Like some of them, like it's just on a random hippo in the middle of a field somewhere, you know. And it's hard to say like, oh, I know I got this one. Oh, I know I got that one. Like, if you like look up a guide or something. All right, lobster pot 1. Okay, back to Falador. All this suffering will be worth it, though. We're not even suffering that badly. Oh, wait, I am ranged now. It's like, you need 10,000 coins or a ranged weapon. And I'm like, I just realized because of my relic, I have I'm like 2 squares ranged. Which would count for a halberd. If a halberd works, then I'm going the wrong way. If a halberd works, then it works. Verdon is so weak to rot, so you can tank his attacks. You can rot stall him. Interesting. Just gonna follow a guy and check every single one, I guess. There's a really good website, though you do... Technically, they want you to pay for it. There's a really good website called Map Genie that lets you see, like, maps for games, and you can, like, search, like, just specific items and click on them, and it'll, like, give you information and stuff. It's very good. And there is a free version. You can go check it out, Map Genie, and see what you can find for free. I don't know what settings are on for free, but I might or might not have a script installed on my Firefox that gives me the premium Map Genie stuff because I only open it once every 17 years. But I want to like use it occasionally. May or may not. I'm probably not, honestly. That'd be stealing, you know? Okay, open chest. Find the second map part. Like how they're all hiding this map for this dragon, which could be instantly murdered by me, basically, at this point. Like, just a little bit of grinding. But that's the main character's superpower, is his unlimited potential to learn everything, every skill to an incredible master's level ability kind of thing, including combat. Like, he just has the ability to open up his brain and keep all the info forever. Okay. I talked to Worm Brain. But yeah, Map Genie's good. If you like their stuff, I suggest paying for it. I did at one point, which is what made me feel fine about doing the the thing. Oh, but I don't have any grabbing runes. I believe you got the map piece that I need. See, I could kill him, but then I have to teleport it out, so I don't have the runes for that. I don't want to go get him. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Done. That was easy. Study map part. Use map part. Combine 3 pieces. Woo. Talk to Duke Horatio. Duke Horatio. Can't wait to start my college years. Nice, dude. I don't know why I said it like that. Nice, nice. Really fun. It's like high school, but they actually treat you like an adult. It's pretty neat. And they don't try and, like, chase you down if you're failing. They're just like, well, that's that guy's choice, I guess. Which I appreciated, actually. It put a bit more pep in my step and making sure I was doing what I should be. Because in high school, when they would chase me down, I'd be like, no, I had real fucking, like, task avoidance or whatever it was, where, like, someone was like, you have to do this. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. And then someone would be like, you still haven't done this. You should do it now and make it up. I'd be like, no, I'm definitely not going to do it now and make it up. Chosen robotics. Damn, nice. And that might change, by the way, and I feel bad if that changes. It took me 3 or 4 majors before I settled on the one I actually finished with. So, like, I started with computer science. Let's see. I started with computer science, and then I went, I don't actually want to do this. And so I swapped to history, I believe. Yep, I swapped to history. And then I was like, I'm not good at remembering dates. I'm going to skip that one. And so then I swapped to, fuck. What was it? Acting. real lucrative. I swapped to acting, and I did most of my undergrad as acting. And then I went, you know what? I don't want the life of an actor, though. That slightly shifting. I ended up. It's shifting that I'm a performer for a lot of my jobs at this point. But anyway, I didn't want to be an actor, so I then swapped to creative writing / English really is an English degree, creative writing focus, and finished out that way. So started as physics, ended as anthropology. Way different, yeah, for sure. Things just shift, but you could find one that you could have chosen one that you liked right away. That's totally fine. Too, it's just that people like to use college to experiment. So definitely take classes that you wouldn't normally be interested in, just in case it's something you do like, you know? My shield. I have my shield. Woo! Fuck yeah. Port Sarum, go to the Lady Lumbridge. Hold on. My plan is that I finish robotics and then start computer science for my master's. Okay, that's fair. That's pretty cool, dude. That's exciting. Ask the Guildmaster and the Champions Guild about the boat. They did that. Port Sarum, buy the Lady Lumbridge from Clarence. Where the fuck is she? Clarence. It's not a she. I read Clarence as like a, oh, that's some sort of fantasy lady name. No, it's Clarence over here. Hey, Clarence, can I buy your boat? I'd like to buy her. 2,000 gold. Yeah, I paid more for a piece of the map from a goblin. Don't care. Okay. Repair the damaged part of the ship. Repair damaged part of the ship. Is that all the damage there is? Okay. Go to Draenor Village, talk to Ned. Ooh. Fuck, I want to play Pokemon again. Play Pokemon Emerald. That might be a thing I do on stream soon. wheel or not, I might just play Pokemon Emerald. I have a randomizer. I might do a randomized run, which could be fun because I've played Pokemon Emerald too many times to fully enjoy it as a raw experience. But having it randomized, so like every Pokemon is in a different spot, would be interesting. I'd like to ask you about something else. Yes. You think we did Crandor? Crandor. So where's your ship? Board Serum. I fixed her up. Done. He's like, you'd be crazy to do that. Where's your ship? Prepare for the battle against Alvarg. Players with 37 prayer can use Protect from magic. Okay. Board your ship. Talk to Ned. Okay. Back to Port Serum. Back to the Port Serum. After crashing on the... Yeah. Follow the light gray path. I went around the mountains. Climb down the hole. Move fast as skeletons until you see Alvarg behind a short wall of spikes. I've done all this. I remember this part. And I've done it all before several times. The amount of times I've done Dragon Slayer, by the way, on both games, you just have to keep doing it over and over and over. Hey, buddy. Not Clarence. I'd like to talk to Ned. Hello, Ned. Jenkins, you come with a ship? All right, cool. Let's go. It's a beautiful ship. What do you mean she's seen better days? Look at that thing. I'm gonna crash the boat. We're about to crash the boat. Ah. Oh shit. I clicked. It clicked, so it moved me, so it pulled me out of the cutscene. We gotta start over. Sorry, friends. To watch that whole beautiful cutscene again. Can you tell this game was not meant for this resolution? Like, look how squished everyone's gonna be in a second. What was that? Ah! It's the dragon! No! The cabin boy! Ned's gotta live so he can make us rope later. Oh, skeletons on the shore. Are they angry? No, but I'm gonna kill them anyway. They could be angry. Who knows? Okay. Oh yeah, there's Runite rocks here, which is great for me with the there's easier to get Runite rocks for me, but like with my relic, it lets me teleport my shit back to my bank instantly. Good. The temptation to sit up here and just farm the lesser demons for my 100 ashes is pretty fucking high right now. We killed them pretty quick. Assuming I don't do all my fucking... Well, okay. I was doing a bunch of abilities, but... we still killed them pretty fast. Let's just get these two. We'll do the actual, like... we'll do the actual grind at some point later. Well, he attacked me. It's not my fault. Alright. These guys are going to be here infinitely. I'm just going to move on. I want to finish this quest up. Otherwise, we would stop and grind there, but... ooh. There's a new fucking drink at Dutch Bros that I actually am interested in. I just got a notification for it, because they send me notifications. Candied cherry. I don't know if that would be good or not. I feel like they'd be pretty bad, honestly. Skeletons, go away, man. I don't have time for you guys. I gotta kill this fucking dragon. Look at it, it's a tiny little dragon, too. Look at it. Level 63. It's so scary. Turn off my prayer. Don't even need food for this. Don't even need food for this. Would you believe that feat of strength we've just finished will get us potentially 99 defense because of leagues? The feat of strength. Such power. Would you just rip her head off? Alright, we are pretty scary. I'll admit. Now what? Uh-huh. Then I run over here. Is there a shortcut? There is. Hey, lesser demons. You guys could be fun to kill for your ashes. Good little spot. And now we're over here. Discover the hidden wall beneath the volcano. Not that hidden. Unlock the secret door between Kranador and Karamja. Damn right we did. Okay. And now we can go back to the guy in Edgeville. What if he's like, hey, kill this dragon that's been taunting us and killing our people for generations. And I'm like, okay, good job. You know, John, and I fucking like disappear for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And I come back and I'm like, hello, here's its head. Let me buy a rune plate, even though I'm like, look at these lamps. All right, let's see if these are... Okay, first, let's check off our Dragon Slayer quest. Dragon Slayer. And then browse his shop. There we go. That's also a task. Oh, yeah, this is where the bodies come from. I see. But now we can do those two other tasks. Now, we didn't write down... You know, I'm going to write it down now. I think this is going to be 30 points. I'm writing it down so I can check it off. The equip a full mystic set, because it was not on the list. Yeah, I didn't put it on there because I didn't think it was gonna be easy, because I was thinking about mystic in old school terms. All right, let's put on the full black, the full blue and mystic. Hold on, wait, everything's fucky. This goes here. Okay, mystic first. That's 30. Equip a full set of mystic robes. Done. A full set of blue d'hide. Done. Blue dragonhide armor. Check. Cool. Excellent. Okay. And then we put our necronium back on. And we dropped all this shit off. Not in any particular order, mind you. And then... Strength XP lamp. Okay, this is only 18k, but we're times 700, times 8, times 7, which, if I'm understanding right... No, I wasn't understanding right at all. 1800. Why is it only... How much did I actually get? Hold on. Where's my math again? Let me do my math again. I knew it was too good to be true. Hold on. This is why I didn't do computer science, because my math is really bad. Okay, so the lamp is how much experience? 18,650. 18,650. We're getting times 8 experience, which should be times 800%. Like 8 times 800, right? Because it's like times 8? Oh, it's just times 8. I don't know why I did times 800. I'm an idiot. Times 8. Stupid idiot. It's 800%, not 800 times 800. So if I did 100 of these, then I could do it. All right. So 149k. That's closer to that's what it should be. Okay. I'm just dumb. All right. So we're not gonna Haunted Mine. There's no point in waiting on that. We're not gonna get nearly 15 mil experience. It's gonna be like 150k again. That's fine. Okay. Quests. Glad I'm doing the quests on stream because I don't like doing these on my own. This. Okay. I really want to do lunar diplomacy soon. Let's do the easier ones first, though. Let's do Lost City. I know they're going to unlock Lost City for us, but I've got so many tasks here locked up in not having Lost City, and I'm not getting Lost City unlocked until tomorrow. And, well, I'm going to be working for a lot of today and a lot of tomorrow. I mean, if I wait, I don't know if here's the thing. Okay, yeah. Actually, I was about to do it, but hear me out. I can save time by doing other things and have Lost City autocomplete, and then have all these tasks I can do with Lost City auto-completed. that I wouldn't have been able to do earlier. So, and I'm not gonna be able to play much. Like today, like right now, this stream, this is the amount of time I'm gonna get to play, basically, beyond like grinding on my phone at work or something. So, yeah. I get one of these drinks. Get it on my way to work. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Okay. So we don't do Lost City. Instead, let's do. Can we do You Are It? I mean, it's a 10-point quest. I kind of want to just do it. Here. And I think it starts in Edgeville, so I think we're in the right spot. You Are It. What do we need? A rope. We have one of those. Set active. Okay. We don't have one of those. We gotta go buy a rope from Ned. Oh, Ned, please sell me your rope. Can I look up the quests by experience rewards? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Ritual of Majorat. We could do? Hold on. It gives how much? For what skill? What's the reward? Hold on. This is a long fucking quest, but what is it? I think it requires a bunch of other ones. It would give me 110,000 agility XP, 40,000 crafting. So 110. So that'd be 880,000. So that's a good chunk of fucking agility, though. I'm already pretty high on agility right now. I mean, it would still get me a bunch of levels, but not that useful. Children of Ma also gives a huge amount of fucking XP. The Light Within, which we skipped. Prisoner of Glowfree. Well, a lot of these are like easy to do quickly. Evil Dave's Big Day Out gives a decent amount of experience, though. And that's the one where I swap bodies with Evil Dave, and he runs around as me. Yeah, okay. There's not a whole lot of. Oh, I was just looking at agility. Holy shit, I wasn't looking. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Damn, that's crazy. There's a lot of that experience ready to fucking drop. This attack. Haunted Mine is not even that high on the list. It says it gives 22k attack XP lamp, though. Why is it not listed here? What? Waterfall does 13k. We should do Waterfall at some point. Constitution. Sorry, I'm got incredibly distracted. Okay. So we're getting rope from Ned. That's what we were here for. Rope from Ned. I wish there was just a buy rope option. Something else. Yes. I'd like to buy some rope. No, no, no. I would just like to buy rope. Yes, I know you can. Oh my god. Just sell me some rope. Okay. We go back to Edgeville. And actually, I am going to go grab a snack and some water real fast. My water is basically empty. And maybe some tea, some dehydrators. Who knows? Who knows what I'll add to my list of things. We're gonna take a very, very small break here. As I run off to go do that. And I'll be back with more quests and things. Be right back. All right, we are back in action. How's it going? Ugh. Well, you got a real boring song while I was going. Sorry about that. I noticed we're in a different place because while I was eating my snack, I went to the start of this quest. We have to attempt to chop this tree, I think. Excuse me. Nope, maybe not. It's not this tree. Okay. It's near the quest marker. This tree. No. Hold on. This tree. Oh, there it is. A slightly different color than the rest. Find a mysterious clue scroll attached to the tree. This music feels correct for this. Beesparrow. That's me. Your name has appeared on my list. An very exclusive list it is. A list of one. I have terrible time keeping it updated. You are it. We have to learn about clue scrolls and why this guy's crazy. I'm probably not going to be reading the rest of this, by the way. I'm in full finish the quest mode. You were it. And that's why his name is Yuri. Hello, Reldo. I'd like to real meet you. Hell yeah. Let's go. Reldo. If you haven't guessed, I have more snack. It's string cheese. The clue scroll. You're as good as dead. I'm not. Stay into the room with Duke Horatio. Okay, gotta go to Duke Horatio. Gotta listen to the clue scroll. Second floor. Remove all worn items, then perform the cry and panic emotes in that order. Okay. Duke Horatio. Just thinking about it, the last time this guy saw me, I was like, yes, I'm going to kill a dragon. Give me your shield. And then I disappear for a bit. And I come back into his room wearing nothing, no armor, and I just cry at him. I cry and I panic. Can I change this to like a list? Oh yeah, there's like, right, emotes. There we go. I wanted the list. Cry. Panic. Are you okay, young man? No, I'm crying. I'm panicking. Oh dear, I hope you don't feel naked out of your armor right now. Hey, Ripper Demons. Interesting. Interesting. Different clue. Easy. Re-up. Re-up our massive fucking armor. Alright. The door closed. Okay. Lumbridge Cemetery. Use the mysterious clues. Dig option. Let's go. Dig 1 square to the west of the light along the southern fence. It seems complicated, but I think I figured it out. Okay, well, there are 2 lights along the southern fence. I'm going to assume you mean this one. We'll try this one at least. Yeah, there we go. It's a lot of cutscenes, man. Oh. He's stealing a dead person's stuff. If you're in a hole, take money from it. Jesus. Teleport to Port Sarum. Run west to Rimington. Okay, open this. Easy mode. Teleport. Farming patch. Rimington. Whee! Hello, POH portal. Enter. We are closed. Okay. Read and scroll again. Teleport to Draenor Manor. I'm pretty sure there's a farming patch in Draenor Manor. Am I crazy? There is. Whoosh. There we go. Hell yeah. All right. Draenor Manor. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's coming in handy. It's coming in handy. I don't regret it entirely. I mean, mostly. Head to the first door in the west after entering the building. Okay. Okay, first door on the west after entering the building. That's me. Search the bookcase in the northwestern... Hold on. First door to the west. Got it. Search the bookcase in the northwestern part of the room to find the casket key. There it is. Casket key. Open locked casket. Yo. An old necklace. Clue's different. Take a rope, go back to MacGruber's wood. Okay, hold on. Teleport. Fairy ring. ALS. MacGruber's wood. You. Wait, can I go to Xanaris with this? Wait, I don't need to finish Lost City to do my Cosmic Runes. I just need a Cosmic Rune. Well, I was going to use the Abyss anyway. Nice first. Blue. Welcome. Take a rope, go back to MacGruber's Wood, enter the railing shortcut, and stand 2 squares south of the crate, which is south of the building. Stand 2 squares south of the crate, which is south of the building. Okay, what crate? What crate? Okay, this crate. 2 squares south of the crate. 1, 2. Dig. Okay. Inspect. And then descend mysterious hole. Follow the path to the end and investigate the coffin for a cutscene. Investigate coffin. Cutscene time. Oh, Karos. That's right, it's all Karos related. It's always Karos related. Or Charos, depending on how you want to say it, but I'm pretty sure it's Karos. It's might being CH. Who knows? Are we getting a cutscene within a cutscene? Or a flashback within a cutscene? Oh, no, never mind. Oh, right. He gets more wealth than he can spend, but he's not allowed to have any of it because... I'm back. What I miss? Quests. A greedy man was like, I want more wealth than I can spend, and I want to be able to, whatever, hide it from people. And, he, yeah, he was like, I'm gonna hide it, whatever. And then, they made him into this weird clue scroll man that he has all this money that he has to give away, but he can't, like, keep it. And he has an unlimited amount of it. 6. Yes. Fuck the Stone of Jazz. Screaming. More money than I can spend sounds like a challenge. I fix Yuri. But he still explains why he's still a weirdo. I don't know, whatever. Hey, Yuri. Doing this quest should remove all double agents forever on your clue scrolls. Nice. 10 points. That's right. We did all that for 10 points. But hey. Okay. But we can open this. Oh, fucking A. Hold on. Hold on. Lockbox. Alright, here we go. Speed mode. Done. Wait, hold on. I guess something to do with that money. Play Magic the Gathering. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! I could start playing Warhammer. Exactly. Des, you didn't go for Warhammer right away? You went for Yu-Gi-Oh? I know you play Warhammer, brother. Blue is right. Warhammer is the way more expensive one. Magic is very expensive too, though. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cheaper than Magic the Gathering. That's true. As someone who now works at a fucking card shop, yeah, that is true. We don't even sell Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. Just not popular in the area at all. We have a couple of like leftover deck boxes in the back stock, but I don't know why they're not just out to be gotten rid of or something. Why we haven't just like donated them somewhere because we literally can't use them, or no one wants them. Whatever. Okay, we did your it. I don't know why I did that quest really. It was on my list of quests to do. Let's do Tears of Guthix. That'll actually be really helpful for us. I don't know why we haven't done it sooner. It'll be easy. It'll be easy, too. We only need... Oh, fuck. We need a fucking lantern. Fucking sapphire lantern. Iron Man. Sorry, I have these realizations of like, oh, it'll be easy. We just go buy the thing and go, no, we have to go make the thing. We have all this stuff. We need a oil-filled bullseye lantern, cut sapphire, and another strong light source. Okay. So, pull up the quick guide. This can be obtained from the Lorehound with a 50-point quest upgrade. Yes, I don't have that. I didn't buy the Lorehound. I should have. I didn't. Bullseye lantern. Fully, what is it? An oil-filled bullseye lantern. Oil. I need a bullseye lantern empty and swamp tar. And I'm going to need a bullseye lantern frame and a lantern lens. Okay, we're going to start with there. We're going to start there. Because we got to do all this. We got to do all... Oh, wait, I have molten glass in my... in my bank. What am I doing? Fairy ring. Fairy ring. Jesus. Am I stupid? Look, Magic Gathering is more of a resource management game. I tried to play it, didn't get me. It depends on what kind of deck you're playing, honestly. But yeah, kind of. Like, Magic is one of those things where, like, you need that 3 mil Black Lotus. It's, for Dez, it's more like, it's like, it depends on what you're doing. Like, because you can have a deck that's, like, entirely a machine deck where it's like, not machines literally, but like machines where it's like, oh, I've built this machine and my opponent can do nothing about it, kind of thing. And you just sit there and like do your programming through cards. Heck, you can program with Magic so well that there's a video that's old at this point, could probably updated it now. That's a fucking one of the science YouTubers whose name I forgot. Basically built a working computer with Magic cards. Yeah. Or play Omniscience. I have an Omniscience laying around somewhere, and it's a blue card. Hold on, I'll pull it out. I actually know exactly where it is. Hold on. It's in my little case if I'm going to sell these cards, because I was thinking about selling it. But I do have it, and I was thinking about holding on to it potentially or selling it, because it is blue, and I do like playing blue. Here it is. It says, you may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs. And it's a 7 mana... or 7 colorless 3 island. So not bad, especially if you're playing Commander where you have all this mana ramp. Like, Commander's full of mana. So you just have Omniscience, and then you get all your mana, and then now your mana's for casting, like, abilities, and you don't have to worry about saving mana for that. Your spells from your hand are just free all the time. I tried to play Dinosaurs. Yeah, Dinosaurs is great. I think it's good, especially if you're, like, someone who likes... Especially for someone who likes programming, and it's like Magic the Gathering was created by software developers and is loved the most by people who are like really into that. Alright, where am I fucking going? Wait, no, I'm getting distracted. I'm starting the quest. I don't know how to start the quest. I want to go do the fucking Bullseye Lantern shit. Oh, I'm still using my Dragon Shield. I'm running around with it. We might take I don't know. After this quest, we might take a small quest break to go do... They have a fuckload of dragon tasks. Just to kill a bunch of dragons, and I have the gear for it already. Like, we're totally fine there. Okay, so we need... Bullseye Lantern. Just one, please. Smith this shit. Ugh. Go to the bank. Right over here. Multi-lantern frame acquired. Molten glass is the next acquiring thing we need, which we have some from our little guys that fly around over doing stuff. That wasn't very descriptive, but you know what I mean. Lantern lens. Whoosh. Hell yeah. Ooh, you know what we can make real fast? Hold on. This is a bit of a distraction, but I think my production master will help with this. The power burst vial. We're almost at Crystal Flask, but 24 power burst vials would be nice little chunk of XP. Oh, hell yeah, look at that. Alright, we'll hold off on the rest for the overload flask, but Anthony has a green stompy deck where he ramps into God's ass and he plays his entire deck for free. Yeah, exactly. I listened to a lot of Good Kid while doing yard work a few weeks ago. It was very good. They're really good, aren't they? Oh, they're so cool. They're definitely like my favorite band right now. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna go back to the other conversation real fast and then come back to Good Kid. Yeah, I enjoy a lot of Demir, a lot of blue black. Fuck your shit. I like mill decks, alright? Sue me. But yeah, anyway. But I have a dinosaur deck. I have a bunch of decks. Mostly Warhammer decks, honestly. Yeah, Good Kid is awesome. They're great. I saw them live once. Worth it. They're also really, really fine folks. They recently did like a merch drop kind of thing. Where it's like a limited time merch thing. And they were like, hey, if you want this, but you don't have all the disposable income in the world, and this is a little too pricey for you, here's a link for a cheaper version. Please only use it if you need it, kind of thing. And I was like, that's fucking cool as shit. So I bought some of that merch, like, full price. Because I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to support, I want to support them being able to do that for people, It was cool. Good folks. And all their music, the reason why it's in my stream, not only because I love their music, but because it's also, they said, hey, if you want to use our music for streams or YouTube or whatever, go ahead. We don't care. We won't stop you. We won't DMCA you. Like, go for it. Same thing with the RuneScape music. It's partly why it's mostly RuneScape music in here. But Good Kid did that too, and it's really cool of them. I gotta go to Lilith. And it's actually how I found them, was I was watching a RuneScape video. And the person did a montage to one of their songs, and I was like, I like that sound. And I went and like chased it down, and turns out all their music sounds like that. It's the one thing I will say about Good Kid, in not a negative light, but in a general like warning when if you get into them, all of their music is the same. So yeah, do be aware of that. It says the general store has these things. It does not. Is it someone else? What? Shop locations lead to general store. Okay. It says 15 in stock. It does not. What? Is there an upstairs general store I'm missing? No. What? Oh, you need to do the easy Tron achievements to get them. Okay. Well, okay. Where else can I get them? Where else can I get this shit? Lunar Isle or Pirate's Cove? Oh, there's not any. I have to go kill something for sure. Looks like. Okay. Require 52 Slayer to kill. Oh, I'm so close to that. Fuck. Gassed. No. No. Wow, these are awful. Cave Slime's our best bet. We're gonna want to fill up this lantern and light it, so, which we can't do without the swamp tar. Okay. That's not great. But it always drops one. That's really annoying. Tar barrel full. Fungal rodent. Polypore dungeon. No. Actually, can I get to the Polypore dungeon easily? Hold on, maybe actually. Oh, I so can. Fuck fairy ring is that? Bip. Alright. Easier than I thought. Let's go, Polypore dungeon. It's like all anime opening music, yeah. Yeah, it's all pop punk stuff. And actually, a lot of their music are anime references. They have a song called Alchemist or Alchemy or something. Anyway, the point is, why am I not doing a lot of damage? What's up with these dudes? Ah, whatever. I'll kill it eventually. I'm sure you have to like they only take like magic damage or something, really. But so yeah, fucking they have a lot of anime. Mimi's Delivery Service. Yeah. A lot of anime inspired songs. Honestly, Alchemist, whatever the name is, I've forgotten in this exact moment, is probably my favorite song that they do. Well, this is not meant to be killed this way. It's very obvious. Alright, Swamp Tar first try, let's go. No, but I'll take the Limpwort route. That's some good stuff. Alright, another one. Another one. What's the drop rate on this? 1 in 8? Okay. So, worst case scenario, we kill like 10 of these dudes, and we'll get one eventually. It'll take a little bit, but literally this is our best option right now, because I don't have a way to light up the Lumbridge Cave, so we can't go after cave slimes. Unless... Where do I get a lizard chicken? Oh no, that's a farm thing. Yeah. And anything else is all player-owned farm, which we don't have set up with salamanders. Tar Barrel on Lunar Isle, which we haven't done. Fungal Rodent is the next best bet. That or the Infested Axe, but they're going to be the same problem. So, might as well get the ones that are nearby. The Lickin'. Yeah, the Lizard Chicken. Actually very cute. I like him a lot. Hold on. I'll get you a picture of the Lizard Chicken. Lizard Chicken. What do you drop? No. Okay. Right? He's like a low-level farm animal you can get on the dinosaur farm. Ugh, I'm definitely gonna get a fucking rebel on the way to work. That's just happening. Don't want any of that stuff. I don't want fungal flakes. I don't want neem droops. I want your swamp tar. Give it. Oh, a seed? What seed? Oh, polypore spore. Never mind. Nope. Oh, I love how stupid looking lizards are. Yeah, they are very dumb. They do look like they've got nothing going on in their brain. I love that we're trying to... We're killing, like, basically rats or possums just covered in, like, spores, you know, and hoping that they drop tar. Not spores or rat meat or anything. We want tar. And they're also super resistant to melee attacks, and we're still just pushing through. We could go get our magic stuff and maybe even level up magic a little bit in the process, but... Oh, a swamp toad. I don't know why he had a swamp toad, but he has one. This is definitely a process. But then we'll have a bullseye lantern full of oil, which is so much easier than the way you have to do it in old school. You have to like take the swamp tar to a guy, put it in a pressure thing, and like make sure the pressures are right, and turn it. It's a whole fucking process. Here, just like pop that in there, put the tar in there, done. You've put tar in there. It's full of oil. Gotta start finding this out early. A quam. Okay, wait. What drops have we gotten? What are the rest of their drops? Let's look at the fungal rodent drop table. Grimy Guam 132. So we've already gotten a rarer drop than what we want. Swamp Toad 1 and 8. So that could have been. It could have been the swamp tar. Yeah. Apparently it's part of the tertiary drop table. What does that mean? Does it mean I have to roll on the tertiary? Oh my god. I have to roll onto the spirit or the mimic kill token table and then get a swamp tar. It's still 1 and 8 though, I guess. A vial of water. Not really what I'm looking for. We might have to go kill the cave slimes or whatever, but we need light for that. All right, okay, all right. I'm being lazy. I can easily do this. Hold on. I'm being lazy by making it harder for myself. This is stupid. This is a stupid little distraction. There's an easier way to do this. I don't know why I didn't do it, other than I'm being lazy as hell. All right, teleport. Howling patch. Caterpie. Check it. You're gonna be annoyed at me. Run over here. I just didn't want to go buy a candle. You know, it was literally it. To find the candle shop. Somewhere around here. The candle seller on the dock now. Where's the candle seller, man? Candle maker, there he is. He used to have his own building. They evicted him, I guess. Yeah, I like a candle, please. Okay, we light the candle. Go to Lumbridge. I guarantee this is going to annoy you how easy this was. When I was sitting there just killing these fucking rodents. That in a way I shouldn't have also. If I had magic with me, it would have been like, dead. But I was taking my sweet time. I run our asses over here. And it's on the way to the thing we need to go to. Although we also need to go back for a sapphire. We go hopping. We go get in the hole. Get in the hole. And yes, I know there's explosive swamp gas in some of these places, so you can't take a candle in, but I'm pretty sure this one's fine. Pretty sure I won't blow up. As long as I'm careful about where I stand. In I go. Okay. Now we can see. And we're going to run... Fuck's the cave slime? There's one. Watch this. Cave slime. Attack. Kill slime. No slime shall survive. Dead? Swamp tar. We did it. Take the torch too. What? That's what I said I had to do. Lamp oil used for the fuel by distilling swamp tar. I still do have to go to Remington. Fuck. I was like, oh, it has to be this whole thing. You still have to do the whole thing. God damn it. Still, we got the swamp tar. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's turn the swamp tar into swamp juice. Is this where the guy is? Hey, buddy. Can you just do it for me? Lamp oil, please. I need fuel for a lamp. I think I should be doing DM prep because I want to run Rime of the Frostmaiden, but I don't have a group to play it yet. Are you playing online or in person? Because it's different prep entirely. I'm not sure what to prep. Have you read the book? I hate to say it. I hate to be that guy. I've done a couple of pre-made adventures that I didn't pre-read, and every time I'd be like, "You good? What now? or like this happens where, and I had to like panic set it up. I read like some of the book. If you've read enough to like run your first couple sessions, you're probably fine. Still, there could be things in there that's like this guy secretly is this, and it doesn't like tell you until like halfway through. Kind of want to run in person, yeah. Well, I mean, LGSs have a lot of local game stores. Excuse me, have like a setup for it. Lamp oil. Sorry, I didn't read this at all. Yes, please. Use the small still in there. It's all set up. There's no filling to do with dials. Oh. Where's the fucking still? This it? Lamp oil still. Use swamp tar. Yeah, I find a local game store. They often have like events and stuff that that will like give you the ability to do that. I don't know. You're like, hey, we're having an RPG event. You're like, hey, I want to run a table, or like, or there could be just RPG nights, or even just like on Discord. You're like, hey, I want to run a table for this game. Who would be interested? And then have a little application, and people tell you about them, so you don't get fucking stinky weirdos. But you know, no, I don't need a rope. Okay, I do need my cut sapphire though. So can I teleport to the? Hold on, I might have just unlocked the best teleport on this. I just thought about it. Whoop. Like, I know a number of people who play. I just need my husband to ask them because he works with them. Ah, gotcha. Well, that's a convenient teleport I could have been using this whole time. Sapphire. No cut sapphires. Do I have an uncut sapphire? I do. One, please. Cut sapphire. Bing. All right. Done. Okay. Use cut sapphire. Ooh. Sapphire lantern. Yeah, I guess you can just round up a group. I mean, a lot of people that are just like into D&D are just waiting for someone to say like, hey, do you want to run this? Do you want to be in that game or whatever? I've learned. God, you know what's the worst? When there's a game that you're just not feeling, but your players are really liking, and you're just like, you got no juice left in it for it. And they're like, when are we gonna play the next session? And we're like, I don't know, never. Like, just like you just don't have the juice for it anymore, for whatever reason. Mostly I'm busy, but goddamn. My brain's really struggling with those. Not that I don't want to play them. It's just that I'm struggling with the you know, getting it to go the way I wanted to, or get it to work, or think about ideas, I should say. Okay, wait, hold on. Travel to the dark hole underneath the tree. Yes. Climb down. Exit. Yes. Ow, would you get off me? Run to the southeast end of the cavern. Okay, let's read that. Some drama going on in the world. Well, is it drama with those people, or? Because if it's drama with different people, then it doesn't matter. You're fine. Or you could even throw it at the this isn't the poisonous swamp gas, by the way. You'd even throw it at the husband and be like, hey, I want to do this with your work friends or whatever. If you think now is a good time because you have a better vibe of what's happening in there, would you ask them or like let them know? So I almost died in here, by the way. Didn't bring any food because I'm real smart. Okay. Jump to the southeast end. Jump across the stepping stone. Did that. Enter the tunnel. Yeah, I did that. Dismiss all followers unequip items in held hand. Items held in hand. Okay. Run east and talk to Juna. It's like the Navy sucks and is making everyone miserable kind of drama. Well, then, maybe they need the distraction, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Accept quest. What do you want me to do? On the north side of the cavern near the entrance. Okay, north side of the cavern near the entrance. Right click on travel on one of the light creatures. Travel across cavern on the light creature. Hello. I'd like to travel across cavern. There we go. Mine one of the rocks. Okay. Craft the magic stone into a stone bowl. Yeah, I would definitely like leave it up to the husband in the sense of like he knows these people, he works with them every day. Be like, hey, if now feels like a good time to offer this thing up, go for it. If not, then hold on it. But it is a thing I want to offer up to these folks. That's how I would do it if I were trying to get my partner's coworkers to play a game with me or something. Craft the magic stone to a stone bowl. Jump the cliff to the east. Talk to Juno. Quest complete. Alright, well. That was less work than I thought it was going to be. Most of it was just setup. Because Iron Man. It'd be interesting if rs3 took a different take on Leagues and did like a non-Iron Man version of League somehow. Could be really funky. I have a bowl. Like the prices of things would change so drastically. I don't know, yeah. Ability to collect Tears of Gothics once a week. Ability to make an ornate bowl for increased XP. I'd like to do my Tears of Gothics now, please. Okay. And I go. I gotta collect the blue, I believe. Blue. It's like timed. Maybe I have to pick a single color and then collect that. I don't know if it's like only blue or if green would be okay too. I have to click higher on these. Blue. Gotta be careful not to accidentally collect green. Not very balanced of Gothics, am I right? What an idiot. What an idiot. Doesn't know how balance works, idiot. Weeping Walls, yeah. Hey. That gave me 17 range levels. So, what Tears of Gothics is a minigame you can do once every, like, week, I think. I don't know when it resets officially. But it's like personal for a specific day, like WoW does like Tuesdays. But you can do it once a week. And it takes your lowest skill and gives you a bunch of experience in that lowest skill. And because I have the league modifiers, because it's leagues, I got 17 levels in ranged. Bringing my ranged level up to 37. So the next time I do it, it would do it in either dungeoneering or fletching, depending on the experience difference. It looks like it would be fletching, because it has less overall experience by like 200 or something. So, yeah, that's how it works. Lowest level skill gets a bunch of experience. You actually notice it if I'm playing OSRS ever. There's a little icon, looks like a little quest icon. This thing right here, on one of my skills. Oh, my skills are cut off. How long has the fucking map been like? The whole time. Hold on. It's been fucky the whole time. Anyway, don't know when that happened. Anyway, it'll show up on one of my skills and it'll be like, oh, you have this much, whatever, fucking, move this too. God, I'm lost track. I lost my train of thought entirely. It'll just point out which one will be the Tears of Gothics skill, basically. Okay. Drink from Tears of Gothics. We got that task, right? Yep. 30 points. Okay. Throne of Miscellanea. What do we need for that? That's a pretty good quest to do early on. Do we need Fremenic Trials for that? Do I need to do the fucking Fremenic? Let's find out. Hold on. There's a lot of stuff. I would need to do it for the other one too. Fucking A. Don't make me do fucking Fremennik Trials. It sucks. I can't. That one sucks. Throwing Miscellanea requires the Fremennik Trials. It's the reason I don't want to do this. It's fine. Actually, I need 25 fletching. I can't even do it yet. It's just a fucking whole ass process. But it has a lot of experience. But it is a whole ass fucking process. Fuck it. We got to do it for a bunch of stuff we want to do. Let's double check. rs3 leagues quests. Let's double check. Because they have quest autocomplete final plan. Okay, so they're doing smoking kills, which I do need. While Gothic sleep, where it'll skip Shiloh Village. Fairy Tale, so all the fairy ring stuff. Drummond quest, Drummond staff. Ouch. Yeah, looking to put it out tomorrow. So no, I will still need to do the Fremennik Trials either way. So let's get 25 fletching real quick. We'll do the Fremennik Trials, and then we will, yeah. Let's do the fletching first. Step 1. Fletch. 25 fletching. Small goals. While we're doing that, wiki that. Fremennik Trials. Quick guide. It's still a fucking scroll and a half. Alright. I want this oak tree, actually. I love that I just got the very... Hold on. Just the Get Shine Sprite song from Marius, like right after Amari Sunshine thing. Anyway. Also, I'm slowly moving towards my chop any tree 1,000 times quest, or task, which will be pretty good. Find a bird's nest. Alright, I'll take a ringed bird's nest. Why not? Is there another fucking bird's nest? Jesus, guys. There's a lot of birds living in this tree. I'm destroying habitats right now. Honestly, these low-level trees are the best way to get this this chop 1,000 logs quest done fast. It's not efficient because I'm not leveling anything, but it's efficient enough. All right. What gives the most XP here? The shield bow. Go for it. Can I still move while I'm... Oh, I don't need to. Right, I got production master. I forgot. Your fletched items were sent to the bank. Did I get bonus fletched items? Fuck yeah. Okay. Well, that's 27. We already got the thing, but let's finish these out. Get a little more fletching experience under our belt. Now I definitely wouldn't be fletching if we did Tears of Gothics again. It would definitely be what's it called? Dungeoneering. Oh my god, wait. I've just realized something. The advanced time spell can be cast without limit. rs3 advanced time spell. Hold on. Advanced time is a magic spell in the standard spell book. It can be cast 3 times a week without limit. Casting the spell prompts the player to select an activity to reset. Only if the chosen activity is affected. The spell can be used on the same activity. Oh my god, I could do managing miscellanea, just advancing time. I could do fucking uses. Okay, no, you can't do Tears of Gothics. For a second I was like, oh, you get the tier 7 and you can get maxed like Tears of Gothics. But no. Manor Farm is nice though. The rest of this is kind of useless, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's get our fucking... Drop these in here. Get over here. We want 14 of those. And we have 5 bowstrings. We don't even have 14, but I didn't make enough I just happened to gather 5 earlier. It's alright. It'll be a little bit of trunk XP. Nice. One more level. See? Worth it. Okay. Now we should collect the things we need for fucking Reminic Trials. Okay, we need a raw shark, a raw manta ray. I need 76 fishing. Do I have it? No. Where else do I get a raw? Oh, I can buy it. I don't know. I got it. Raw manta ray. It's 81 fishing. Any other way to get it? Oh, raw shark or raw manta ray. Oh, never mind. We just need a single raw shark. So let's go to Canifis real quick. And we need 5k coins. The rest we can get on during the quest. So I guess that's all we need. You know, that's a nice little side thing. Oh, I should change my weapon back to my great axe. Instead of this shield and axe combo, I want my great axe back. Not that it's that different. Okay, we're going to put the shield in here. Just because it's something that we're going to need on all sets. And for this, I'll put this in here and put it like next to the shield, I guess. Anyway, give me my axe. And my axe. All right. Go to the meat shop. Trade Rufus. We'd like... What? He doesn't have any. What? Hold on. I thought Rufus had this shit. Rufus. rs3. Rufus. Owns Rufus's Meat Emporium. Doesn't have any in stock. Why does it not have any in stock? It has it in stock in SRS. Raw shark. rs3. I might have to fish this shit. No one sells it. Yeah, we're gonna need the fishing level. Well, all right. 76 fishing, I guess. We have other fishing tasks we want to do, so I guess we just pivot slightly because we need to do Fermentic Trials where we can do literally anything of the other quest stuff we want to do. Minus Duck Quest. We could do Duck Quest real quick. Okay, order of operations. We do Duck Quest because I do want to do that today during stream because this is one I'm going to stop and I'm going to read because I haven't actually done Duck Quest yet. Like on the main game. And then I'm going to do fishing. And for fishing, we have a whole bunch of stuff we need to do, including catching swordfish, catching lobsters on Karamja. So we're going to be jumping around to fish. But yeah, we're also going to need to cook a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to put the, you know what? I'm going to start a fucking cooking and fishing tab real fast. Just food and that's clay. And things that could be cooked. Because I have stuff for that. Things that are cooked, things that could be cooked. Tuna. Just to make it a little easier to find food and or things to cook if I need it. Ingredients too. Obvious ingredients like tomatoes. That is trout. Salmon. Put a chef's hat in there just for the icon. No, I kind of like the lobster as the icon, honestly. I think that's a better icon. Or you know what, actually? Hold on. Check it. Cooking. Done. Change this to herb lore. Done. Is there a clue scroll icon? Yeah. Customize this to sword. And this to foreman. Foreman, where's my foreman? There we go. Better bank icons. Okay. Anyway, distraction. Duck Quest fishing. First, actually, let's see if we need anything from Duck Quest before we wander off. Come back to you, Remnic Trials. Hold on. Rem Trials. Okay. Duck Quest. Acquired items. Ingredients for Duck Speak Potion to be acquired during the quest. Okay, we're gonna do this without, yeah, we're gonna do this without a guide. We're just gonna go straight there. We need to investigate a strange fishing spot on the riverbank south of Draenor Village. Hey, it works out because I need to be fishing right now. So, what should I be fishing? What's my best fish right now? Leaping salmon from Braxton Falls? No. Lava eel? No. Oh, use it. I was like, what? What? Swordfish, harpoon fishing. Okay, well, we'll do that because we do have to catch swordfish. 50 swordfish to be exact. But also Karambuanji, a salmon on Karamja, which you can't do until we do lust. Hold on. This requires Shiloh Village. Can't do that one yet. Where's Styles? Oh, I'll figure that out. C could be one-stop shop. Okay. Excellent. Alright. So we have a whole fishing thing to do, but first, Duck Quest. We're going to Lumbridge, I believe. Oh, I didn't kill a werewolf. I do have to do that at some point. That's super easy in that town. Anyway, Duck Quest. South of Draenor Village. Okay. Is there a faster beyond running? Could do that and run. Yeah, it's something. It's something. Fairy ring teleport. Wish this was a map. It's not. Wizard's Tower. Send me. You gotta go fast. I haven't been using my, excuse me, camera. We're here. Fishing spot? Duck. Accept quest. What's that floating in the fishing spot? Kind of tempted to do the fucking clown voice for my character because he's just such a fucking clown. You fish in the spot only to find a broken nest with an egg in it. Oh no. All of a sudden the egg hatches. A little duckling emerges out of it and stares up at you. Hello? Little ducky? The duckling looks around, her eyes widening in shock. Immediately, the panic squeaking starts. Are you okay there? Do you know where your parents are? Beep, beep, beep. I'm gonna take that as a no. I'm also panicking. There. We'll find your family. There's some debris from your nest over there. I'll investigate it, but you'll have to wait here. I'll be back very shortly. Just stay put. You'll be fine. I promise. I wonder where this leads to. Hang on. Are you following me? Eep. Okay. I guess it can be a bit overwhelming when you're here by yourself. Here. You pick up the duckling and place her gently in your pocket with her head poking out. There we go. Is that better? Eep. Let's continue following this trail. Heck yeah. I like this quest already. Following the trail. What trail? What am I following? Quest guide. What debris? Oh, there. I was like, what the fuck? Pick up nest debris. Pick up nest debris. I don't see her in my pocket. Hello? I'd like the nest debris. Thank you. Okay. Pick up nest debris. Are you sensing a theme? Pick up nest debris. Jesus, this nest went far. How did it even get over there? The debris is further inland than I realized. This must have been a huge storm. Storm. Alright. So I had the same thought. And he's like... He's got it. I've got it. Oh my god. Going all the way back to Lumbridge. Oh, the ducks on the river in Lumbridge. Nest debris? Oh, there it is. What do you think I'm doing? I'm picking up nest debris. What do you think you're doing? Alright there, duckling. Duckling looks a bit daunted by her new surroundings. Oh, don't worry. I'll find your family soon. Where? Where debris? Their debris. You know, in theory, I could just keep the duckling in my pocket and never finish this quest. Nest debris. Okay, we're going back around. Cool. This is a 30-point quest, by the way. If I did duck quest is 30 points. You Are It is 10 points. Whatever. Oh my god, where are we going? We could have gone straight up. How did the nest do this? I don't think I'm picking up debris anymore. I think I'm just picking up random sticks. There's no way this is nest debris all the way trailed. I don't believe it. I would have believed it better if it went straight out this way. Ducks. Oh, hey, breadsticks. Looks like the trail ends here. Wow, there's a lot of ducks here. Perhaps the druid over there might know why. Hello there. Nom, quack. Hello? The druid breaks out of his trance. Hey, peace and balance, fellow druid of the plains. They call me breadsticks, lover of life, enjoyer of nature, floating through like life, oh, Jesus, I'm having a stroke. Floating through life like a feather on a river. Nice to meet you. Wait, child of the plains? I see you are connected to the aura of the ducks. Who's your little friend? I'm helping this duckling find her family. I can sense from your aura that you are also a good egg. I know many things about ducks in this area. This tree is my favorite one to meditate under. No stress, no worries, no thoughts whatsoever. Can I assist your spiritual journey to find togetherness and fulfillment? Do you happen to know where this duckling's family is? I can sense from your aura. Oh god. There was a nest that appeared earlier from the tree. Sadly, before I could untangle my legs from a complicated stretch position, the nest was already floating away with a little egg in it. Perhaps the tree may have answers you seek. I don't know myself as I tried talking to it, hugging it, and meditating with it. However, it doesn't seem to respond to any of those. I'm beginning to think it might not like me. What are you up to at the moment? I'm reading through this recipe scroll for a potion to speak to ducks, but I can't seem to figure out what it says. It's really bumming me out. It is a decryptic recipe that takes the sharpest wills and months of rigorous analysis to figure it out. Of course not, friend. It turns out that ducks have really bad handwriting. I think they keep forgetting that the quill isn't meant to be attached to their backs. What's the language? What's it written in? My metaphysical connections are telling me it's linear beak script. My metaphysical connections are telling me that language uses symbols. I'm not sure how I know that. Oh, far out. That would make way too much sense. I spent a solid 2 hours trying to figure out what ooh, 8 ooh means. Feel free to take a look. Maybe your deep connection to the ducks can give you a clearer answer. Okay, I'll write through and see what I can glean from it. This should surely get us a step closer to finding your family, little one. Eep! I don't have to eep, it eeps for me. Breadsticks hands you a potion recipe. Alright, potion recipe. Why do the ducks know binary? Why is 8 in binary? Hold on. Okay, duck potion recipe. Get duck feed from tree in Lumbridge. Use water on a vial. Put duck feed into vial. Okay. From a random tree in Lumbridge? Alright, we'll go. Duck food. Wait, that's not Lumbridge symbol. Hold on, wait, hold on. That's not Lumbridge. That's what Lumbridge looks like. That's Falador. Hold on. The tree in Falador. Does it mean that the tree... Wait, hold on. Sorry, Falador's still right, but I realized. Farming patch. Tree patches. Falador. The tree patch in Falador. I can teleport directly to it. Oh, that was less than helpful. Okay, ducks. Is there duck feed about? Do I need to get duck feed out of a tree? What's the play here? Scanning my surroundings. Doesn't Certifi like... Hello. Spiffing. No, okay. How's Certifi like feeding the ducks? Duck feed. Duck feed. Duck feed. The hell? By the tree. Okay, I'm by the tree. Or where the tree would be. There's a tree patch. Is it not in the park? Okay. Oh, what's that? Sack of duck food. Sack of duck food. Okay, now we need a vial of water. We have one of those on the bank. We're gonna make it a duck speak potion. Duck speak potion. What is this, water? And what is this song I mean? What is this, water? You know what? I'll make 2 duck speak potions. Let's grab another thing of duck feed. A little handful of duck feed. Duck food, excuse me. Two duck speak potions, please. Bonk. Hell yeah. It's just duck food cereal. Yep. Sure is. Okay, and we're getting back to that spot faster. You want to... He was like... Here-ish? Oh, Champions Guild Bush Patch. Champions Guild. Yup. There he is. Here you go, breadsticks. Potion for you. Here, the friend, have you made the potion yet? Yep, I got it right here. Now that's one far out potion. Are you happy for me to drink it? It should help me find the duckling's family. Of course. It's calling out to you. I can feel it in this atmosphere. Okay, well, I have 2. Start to feel a little dizzy. Collapse. You start to wake up, noticing that everything looks a lot taller than you remember. Quack. Quack. This isn't how I thought the duck speak potion would work. Maybe breadsticks will still be able to hear me like this. Breadsticks? A little help here? Blah, blah, blah. I'm a human. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I guess I'm on my own with this. That duck-sized entrance looks interesting. Let's see where it takes us. Look at the little duck. Kee! You're trying to say quack, aren't you? You almost got it. Let's go. Hello, Jemima. Welcome to Paddington. Paddlington. The duckling gets in for free, but you'll need an entry pass. That's a nice little incentive. One entry pass for me then, please. Of course, just a moment. Have you completed the induction? The what? In order to fully access Paddlington, you need to complete 2 trials called the induction. It's a vital quackification. Looks great in job interviews. What? Can you help me find this duckling's parents? Could I leave this duckling with you and you can help locate your family, seeing as you probably know your way around here better than I do? Well, I would, but I'm very busy at the moment organizing my files and pushing my pencils. Okay. Why do I need to do the induction? It's a test of good character that needed to be fully enjoy Paddlington. Is it hard? How much time do I need to prepare? You can start whenever you're ready. Just relax and I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, I'll start the induction. That's great to hear. I'll pass you on to the... Jesus. Invigilatoad. Who is Hello there. Yeah, for the love of Gothics, give me a heads up before hopping in out of nowhere. My poor little ducky heart. Welcome to Paddlington. I'm the invigilatator. Words are hard. Come and speak to me when you're ready. Once my heart restarts, sure. Can't talk to Duckling. Find your family soon. That's it. Hello, I'm Invigilatoad. Like, vigilant? I don't know. You're Invigilator. I invigilate. Nice to meet you. I'm here to help this little duckling find her family. I am aware. I shall invigilate your induction to help you on your quest. Are you ready? Sure. Good to hear. Whilst we wait, the duckling will be in the duck creche waiting for your return. Will you be okay on your own? I'll be very quick, and then we'll be on your way to find your parents. The duckling looks at you with glassy eyes at the prospect of being left alone again. I promise I'll come back. I won't leave you for long, okay? Duck equivalent to pinky promise. Duckling nods with some optimism and agrees to go with the duck creche with Jemima. The peas are your sustenance. What? Wait, where's that voice coming from? You must prove yourself in this part of the induction to enjoy the consumption of peas. Feel the peas, believe the peas, eat the peas. I'm a bit indifferent to peas. Eat the peas. Okay, I'll eat the peas. I said ducks up. When they're like eating all the peas. Oh, I have to go over there and do it. I'm just making the sounds. Thinking it was a cutscene. Hold on. Go eat peas. You know what I'm talking about? The fucking TikTok videos of ducks eating peas out of a bowl of water. Like going crazy. Duck. Can I dive while I'm a duck? No, I can't. I can't do a Dark Souls roll with a duck. 0 out of 10 game. Uninstall. Certain mental health disorder explained by ducks. I haven't seen the duck ones, but I do see a lot of like what it's like to do this explained by Kitty. That's the one I usually see. Vigorate. I should let the Invigilatoad know that I've eaten all the peas. Talk to Invigilatoad. Congratulations, you ate many peas. I ate the peas. Many peas. Potentially too many peas, one might say. I'm gonna move this, you can see the little icon. You can never have too many peas. Now, you have one trial left before you can enter Paddlington Sanctuary. Very well, let's start. This is the most important part of all. Relax, as a duck should. And how do you do that? Find a good spot and sit. Watch the world go by. Take it all in. Is that it? Were you expecting anything more? Well, considering my track record, I was expecting more peril this trial. Venturing across life-threatening landscape, contending with giant monsters that want to kill me, finding ingredients for a cake. The usual. Sounds like this will be a little more difficult than anticipated. Oh, because I can't relax? Is that the bit? Where's my relaxing spot? Sit down, relaxing spot. The view is horrible. Not worthy of relaxing. Try again. Oh, I know the perfect spot. I'm going to have to walk my ass all the way over there, but I know the perfect spot. I'm going to go relax as a duck should. This is going to be the perfect resting spot. Yeah, I fucking knew it. An optimal choice. You don't have to do anything else. Just relax and listen. Took my hand off the keyboard. Take in your surroundings. Nothing but the bed below you and the scenery ahead of you. Clear your mind of any thoughts and worries. You have taken on many difficult, busy challenges during your adventures in life. quieter moments in life are to be cherished. Everyone deserves to give themselves kindness in these moments. So do you. When you're ready, click the continue button to finish the trial. Do I have to wait a certain amount of time? Oh, no, okay. That was it. I did it. I can finish the trial. You completed the induction. Duckling has reappeared, relieved that you are stuck to your word. Cool. I told you I'll be back. Let's go to Paddlington, Duckling. Okay, we're finally in Paddlington. Let's look around and try and find your parents. Maybe some of the locals can help us out? Hello, Puddles. Hello there. I'm trying to find this duckling's parents. Have you heard anything about a missing duckling? All right there. All right. Okay, hold on. They started with all right there. That means they're British. Give me a second. All right there, duck. Sorry, love. I'm not sure where the poor little duckling's family is. I'm sure someone around here will know more about it, though. I see. Thank you. No worries there, pet. Hope your search goes well. I love that there's different animations for walking and swimming. Look at my little feet doing a little swim. Hello, Paddlington Badger. Hello there. Oh, hello, dear. You seem a bit lost. Is there anything I can do to help? I'm helping to reunite this little duckling with her family. You don't happen to know anything about that, do you? Oh, the poor darling. Well, I just so happen to have overheard two very worried ducks frantically trying to find their lost child, mentioning something about a nest. That's promising. Do you know where they are now? Last I heard, they appear to be on the top level of Paddlington. I'm sure they'll be very happy to see their bundle of joy back home. Thank you very much, sir. No worries, dear. Hope your search is successful. Interact Toad statue. Why does he look so evil and fucked up? Well, it's just this game. What's with this on the statue? Some linear beak script with a picture of the sun? The flowers on the statue look a bit sad, too. Interesting. Can you go up here? The top of Paddlington. How do I get up higher? Well, okay. Where? Higher? Where's that going to take me? I want to get up there. No, I don't want to get up there. Where's the top of Paddlington? What the heck? The quest guide says. Okay. Okay. Floor button. Hold on. Oh, floor button here too. Press floor button. What does this do? Doesn't appear to do anything at the moment. Maybe I should have another look around the sanctuary to see if this connected to anything. Well, there's another floor button. Might as well try. Floor button. More than meets the eye. Interesting. I wonder if this is related to anything here in the sanctuary. Tortoise statue. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. RuneScape does this thing sometimes where you have to click on a different thing before you click on stuff that, like, if you click on something too early, it'll be like, oh, this doesn't do anything. Maybe I should check out something else. And you check it, and then you check it, and you go, oh, weird. This is a weird thing I've just noticed. And expect you to, like, go back and actually, hold on. Yeah, see, it's different now. So what they wanted me to do was see this one first and then come up here. But I saw this one first, and so I had to check it and went, whoa, I don't know what this is. And I went over there and went, wow, what is this? And now I can come back and press it. RuneScape does this shit all the time. This button looks exactly the same as the one I saw earlier. I have an idea. Okay, little ducky, I need you to stay here on this button for a short time whilst I see if this idea works. Cool. Duckling thinks for a moment, and suddenly her eyes go wide. Cool. No, I won't leave you. I'll just bring the other side of the sanctuary where you can see me. What do I say to convince her to stay put? Find her parents? If you stand there, you can find your parents in no time, and you'll be safe and sound at home. The duckling is lost in thought. We're almost there. Come on, duckling. She's thinking. She doesn't want to stay. Duckling, this button. Duckling, this button. Okay, she's coming with me, I guess. Come on. She didn't like that. Is everything all right? How come you've not come? How come How come you're not at the button? See the little poor little duckling slightly shaking with fear of the prospect of you leaving her. Throughout this adventure, she must have caught on that staying with you meant actively finding her parents. Something might happen. Maybe something cool happened when you stand on that button. Duckling's eyes light up, and they agree to stand on it. Quah! That was much easier than I expected. You're standing on this one, or are you gonna have to take you up to the? Okay, we have to take you up to the other button. Ugh. Duckling. You're sure making this a whole process, aren't you? Here you go. What? I did. Duckling didn't stay. Ugh. Oh, we'll see. So like runs over to it or something. Same time, you and the duckling step on the buttons. Ooh, okay. Somehow. Whoa, some Indiana Jones shit. The turtle is farting out a ray of light at the the turtle's butt. Toad statue time. What's on the statue? Some linear breaks. Yeah. Yeah? I've done it. I've interact statue. What now? Did I open up a secret path? No. Is there anything else to click on? Oh, tree bud. I don't know what that is, but there's an interact button. God, the fucking click box on that is crazy small. How I get too close to the beam, the turtle's like, no, turn it off. You initially thought this sapling was one of those cool duck drink dispensers. You were wrong. Now you have a beak full of soapy tree sap. Okay. That's not helpful. I'll click on this toad statue again. I don't fucking know. Anything else I can click on? While I'm moving back to the toad statue. Do like, okay, there's the badger. Get the button. You spit the tree sap. Oh, okay. I guess I stumble. Oh, or just holding that in my mouth for no reason. You spit the tree sap out, which gets absorbed by the flowers in the statue. Then you start to hear a small rumble. I guess that was the answer. Click on a random plant. Put soap on plants? Okay. Now what? Can we take the bubbles? You and the duckling decide to jump into the bubbles. Yeah. Whee! Oh, I said we, and actually the character said we. That's funny. Hello, duckling's mom. Hello there. I'm guessing you're this duckling's parents. My little baby, you've come home. I don't know what accent that is. That's very looking all over the place. We were so worried. We spent this entire time looking for you here in the duck sanctuary. How can we ever thank you, kind duck? It was no problem. I'm glad your daughter's back with her family. Quack. Sweetie, is that your first word? Quack. Your first word. We're so proud of you. Quack, quack. You did it. I knew you'd get there eventually. And on all the excitement, the duckling yawns. Oh, you must be tired after your adventurous day of yours. Let's get you to bed. Once again, thank you for reuniting my family. You're always welcome to come visit us whenever you'd like. It was my pleasure. I'll make sure to come back here soon. Farewell. Oh, farewell. Oh, goodbye. Duck quest done. 30 points. You make your way through Paddlington and out the exit, and suddenly you start to feel dizzy again. Oh there. What? Whoa, hey, am I British now? You alright there, friend? Ugh, how do I get back up here? I sense your inner strength connection to the forces that bind this world together guided you back. I wager that potion just wore off. Anyway, while you've been doing all that, we've been having an enlightened conversation about the meaning of our mortal existence, haven't we, ducks? Quack. Wait, do you have any wisdom you can impart now that you've learned to see the world through the lens of a duck? You can never have too many peas. You decide that it's best to leave breadsticks to try and unpack the meaning of that. You notice a couple of items in the tree trunk leading to Paddlington. Are these some parting gifts from the ducks? A quest point, Herblore XP lamp, Monty the rubber ducky, a duckling pet, and access to the Paddlington via rubber ducky or waddle willow. Wait, I can teleport to Paddlington with Monty the rubber ducky? Public Paddlington? What? Oh, it's just like a place to hang out and relax. Alright. The music was really fucking exactly what was perfect. I thought that was part of the game for a second. Alright. Can I do anything else with the rubber ducky? No. Alright. Herblore XP lamp. Woo! Can we equip pet? Yes. Duckling. Equip. New pet. Duckling with us now on all our adventures. Alright. Duck quest is done. Now we gotta fish. Now it's fishing time. Now it's fishing grind time. Rise and grind fishing time. Let's go. Alright, we need to get a shark. We need 76 fishing. We are currently at 58. Now that seems like a really big jump we have to go. And it is. But it won't be all that bad. You'll see why in a second. We're going to go to Karamja first. Karamja. So we have some quests to fish in Karamja. A couple of different things we need to fish there. We're going to be jumping around all over the place. But yeah. So we need to catch a Karambwanji. And we need to catch a salmon, which we can't do the salmon until we have Shiloh Village, which will be tomorrow. And then we get styles to exchange some of our fish for banknotes, and we need 25 lobsters. So, first step, Karambwanji. Easy mode. No problem. Excuse me. That's down here. Oh, we could have just... Hold on. We can go faster. No. Fairy ring. That's spirit tree. I want fairy ring. Stop running. C-K-R. You. Hello. Okay. Net fishing spot. Get a Karambwanji. I think we fish these really quick, actually. No, I'm thinking about it. Like, they stack, don't they? No, they don't stack. Wow, that they don't stack. I think they do in old school. Because these are bait for another thing. But look how fast we're getting that 1,000 point whatever on. I'm going to get a whole inventory of these because they're going to be more fish to cook. So, because you can cook them. We're going to catch lobsters. Big stretch. Shrimp. No, you know, this is fine. Okay. Now, the fastest way to get here is to... What is this? Karambwan, which I can't do yet. I guess we gotta run, unless... Honestly? Hold on. It might be faster to take the boat. I know that's kind of weird, but I think it's actually faster to take the boat. Because it's right here. Pay fair. Pay fair, Captain Tobias. Take me to Karamja. I know, it's just there. Yes, please. Thank you. And then we're here. And then this is the dock over here. We want to fish for lobsters. We should get some wood, actually. Is there a tree I can chop? Yeah, teak. Teak will work. I think I can chop teak. There we go. Teak log. And we run our asses over here. And we light these logs. Can't light the fire here. We're gonna light these logs. Can't light a fire here. Fucking gonna light these logs. It's a Korwam. We can't cook these. Why not? Oh, we haven't done the quest. Alright, well. Cook our shrimp. Drop that. It's fine. We'll get more. Alright, we got a cage. We gotta get lobsters. 25 lobsters to be exact. Honestly, catching lobsters pretty fast. I kind of want to bank these, but like, kind of don't. So what are we at? 28. It's 3 is 25, so we're gonna need to drop 2 lobsters. Hold on. That's fine. Actually, wait. We won't drop these lobsters. We'll hold on to them. We'll just have to fish 2 more once we're full. The fishing process. What happened to the music? It's just gone. Sometimes the RuneScape music is too fucking quiet, man. I wish I had like an equalizer that actually worked. It just made everything the same fucking volume. Nothing's too loud, nothing's too quiet. See what I mean on like the volume differences though? Nothing good here. I'm just skipping through. It's like I'm in my car, skipping songs. Oh fuck yeah, Rustboro City. Fucking jam. There you go. I was doing the zone. I was thinking about like, you know, it'd be cool. Setting up a. Can I chop a tree around here? Is there a tree to chop? No, I have to run all the way fucking over there to chop a teak. Like, it'd be cool if I could set up like. Not set up, but like play Pokemon or something, some game, some low-key game, and then have like RuneScape in the corner, like picture in picture, have that going at the same time. Oh, you know what would also be cool? Hold on. Do you think it's possible to stream to 2 different channels at the same time? Think about it. think about it. You have your main channel doing the main thing, and a little picture-in-picture or whatever of the side thing. And if you want to swap which one is showing the picture-in-picture, which one is showing the main thing, which is showing the side thing, you go to the other channel. But you're getting the same stream with the same mic setup and everything, the same person, the same little like avatar, whatever. But you can swap which game they're playing because they're multitasking. You know? That sounds like a really good gimmick stream for like one stream, but that sounds kind of fun. I don't know if that's possible. It might be possible. Can you stream to 2 channels at the same time? You need 2 instances, just need 2 instances. Yeah, you're probably right. Like if I did Verbose Sparrow 2 or something, and we need a better name, but quiet. What's the opposite of verbose? Verbose antonym. Jesus, music, chill, dog. No, not synonym, antonym. Succinct Sparrow. Hold on, I'm stealing that name real quick. If I log out of Twitch, though, will it fuck everything up? Probably. Oh, you know what? I'll do it. Do it on a fucking incognito tab. Okay, we're gonna have to drop a lobster for the log. But we'll just make our fire here. Okay. Light this shit. Grab this. Grab our lobster. Raw lobster. On the fire. Cook. Chow. Thank you, production master. Made that instant. Hell yeah. Eat lobster. Eat lobster. I'm gonna have to cook a lot more fish. I'm only at like 375 fish in the cooking. Okay. I'm stealing the name Succinct Sparrow. And I'll make the icon my icon, but color inverted. Sign up. Succinct Sparrow. This is so stupid. I don't know if I'll ever do this, but I want the name. Laconic Sparrow. Yeah, I like succinct. It's got that Hold on, March 14th, 1995. You don't know how old I am. Not gonna say my phone number out loud. Damn. Doesn't like it that it's using the same phone number. Let's see if that works. Did you know that you can create multiple versions of the same email? There it is. If so, let's say your Booty Muncher 527 on fucking Twitch, or Booty Muncher 527 on Gmail, right? Hold on. Is it a faux pas to subscribe to my own channel? Or not subscribe, but to follow my own channel on my side channel? Hold on. Whatever, I'm doing it. I'll follow myself back. Thank you, me. Anyway, Booty Muncher 578 Gmail, right? And you signed up for a thing already under Booty Muncher 578. You're like, fuck, I can't use it again because I already have it. I don't want to make a new email. If you put a period anywhere in there, if you're booty.muncher 578 or whatever, it will be like, it'll go to the same email, but will count as a new email for the system you're signing up for. Like I did my email and I put a dot randomly in the center of that email, like username before the @ and it still went to my email. I still got the vote verification code, but I didn't have to re-sign up with a new email, basically. Yeah, it's funky. I don't know why it works. I don't know if it's only Gmail or what, but it definitely functions. So you have as many potential emails in your one email as the number of letters in your email username before the @ So the more letters, the more potential uses you have out of that email, because you can put more dots in between. I don't think you can double up. I don't think it'll give me dot, but like, you know, like Booty Muncher. It's actually a pretty good one, because then you have like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spaces. I don't think the first and last, like before and after count, but you have like 11 spaces in there. Actually, no, because the 278 would also count. So like 12 different email uses on that. Yeah. Anyway, I got distracted. We're back to fishing. Okay, so we got to catch a salmon. We can't do that. We're going to go get Styles. He's right over here to turn these into banknotes. Let's hope it counts for cooked fish. If it doesn't, I'm going to be annoyed. Hey, Styles. Exchange, please. Well, hold on. What did he just say? No, I wanted to read what you said. He said something about, he called them lobbies. He's like, you want me to exchange all your lobbies? Like, it's just very like, Jesus, dude. Okay. Get Styles to change your banknotes. Done. That was a 30-point task for some reason. The task amount, the amount we're getting for the task seems silly. Okay. So we are very close to bull the bass. That's not that important. I don't want to do sea bait. I don't do catfish. Wait, I can go to Menaphos. I could do catfish. Hold on. Menaphos? That'd actually be a really good. That's a really good way to get a lot of fish quickly. Do I have Yakka spades done? Because I can get into Menaphos just fine. I did. It did it for me. Fuck yeah. All right, let's get. We need to do our. Unfortunately, we can't go straight to Menaphos. We might even get to the 70 whatever we need for the shark by just doing this, but we need 50 swordfish anyway. That's another task we're doing. So, now the question is, where is the swordfish at? Catherine Beach. Adorned Fishing Guild. Oh, the Fishing Guild. I think the Fishing Guild has a bank in it. I want to say. It does. Let's go to the fucking Fishing Guild, man. Fishing Guild. Farming patch. Fucking Ardoin. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on, I'm also on the side. Well, next time we get to the fishing, I'm gonna finish setting up my my alternate account for the gimmick stream I might one day do. Verbust. Invert. He looks evil. Fishing level of 68. Fuck. Alright, well, I guess I can't go in there. So we're going to Catherby. Do you play old school RuneScape too? Yeah. Yeah, I play a lot of it, actually. I mainly play old school at this point. I played a lot of RS3 back in the day. I maxed on RS3. I came back for Necromancy for a little bit, but mostly I'm once, like, just before Necromancy. What was it? What leagues was it? It was, I think it was Shattered Relics. I think Shattered Relics League was like the second league, right? Hold on. OSRS leagues. Trailblazer? No, I didn't do Trailblazer. Yes. Okay, I did Shattered Relics. That was when I did Shadow Relics in 2022, and I was like, fuck, this is really cool. I really like this game, and then I stuck with old school basically after Shadow Relics. But I come back to rs3 occasionally, and for Leagues, I'm doing that right now. And then once when Amazon gave me a load of stuff on Prime. Yeah. Have you been playing Leagues at all? It's been an interesting experience coming back. There's a lot of stuff they've changed. I'm so happy they put the shifter drop in. I don't know when that happened, but good God. Because I have come back occasionally, once or twice, to like log in, do some AFK stuff. Okay, I still have 300 something fish I can cook here. That's a plus. I am sitting on those. With Production Master, that'll be real quick. I would play a lot more rs3, honestly, if I haven't tried Leagues ever. Oh, dude, it's so fucking worth it. If you play old school and you haven't played Leagues in old school, you're missing out. Like, legitimately, it is such a fun experience. There's a reason it keeps coming back and it's so popular. rs3 Leagues is pretty good. It's still a really fun experience. I would say that like rs3 Leagues is still pretty good. It has some pain points because it's brand new and they're different teams making it, so they don't have the knowledge from the other team, I guess. They didn't talk to them or whatever. I don't know why they didn't discuss. But the point is that yeah, they're working on it. It's definitely good. It's just not perfect. But old school Leagues is so much fun. I always enjoy it. I always like obsessively play RuneScape during that time and playing like nothing else. Okay, the tuna spot I think is also unfortunately also the fucking swordfish spot. I think. I'm gonna have to double check that actually. Unless I get a swordfish. You know, I'm gonna let myself fish all the tuna. And if I get a full inventory of tuna and no swordfish, then I was wrong. Not cage, harpoon. I don't want the fucking lobster. The rewards seem cute too. I haven't actually even looked at the rewards. I just enjoy doing it. Like, same thing with old school. Like, there's not any point where I'm like, oh, I need that reward. I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's go, let's do it. Let's fucking play Leagues. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's got me. But it has me. It has a hold on my brain. Is this the right? No. Let's leave this one. Open this one. Channel. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is where the thing should be. I see there was a dwarf cannon skin. Yeah. Dwarf cannon that I never fucking use, but yeah. Settings. Add profile picture. Downloads. Image. He lives. What is the Frem Trials thing at the bottom? So I have I have notes here. These little notes are reminding me what I want to do. 65 agility for the auto cycle, which I did do and I can get rid of, but I wanted to keep it there because I wanted to auto cycle at some point. They give it alert goop. And then Frem Trials is that I have to do the Fremetic Trials, and I don't like them. This is why we're fishing, because I need, like, whatever fishing level for sharks. Is that built into the client? Yeah. There is no plugins for rs3. rs3, they don't allow plugins, so everything is built in, unfortunately. That also means that if you want a plugin, you don't get it. They don't exist. So yeah, the notes here is built in the client. Old school has all the nice plugins that are very useful and helpful. RuneScape? No plugins. The closest you can get is a thing called Alt1, which reads your screen with like screenshots that are being constantly taken kind of thing, and it can add some like plugin ability to it, like an AFK timer and like things like that, or a clue scroll helper. But it's kind of janky compared to the stuff that's like built into the client with RuneLite for old school. But yeah, so I need it from my trials, and I don't want to. and I need to catch a shark. I need a shark for that, a raw shark, or a raw turtle, or a raw manta ray, all of which I cannot buy. Even though in old school you can buy a raw shark from the guy in Canifis, you cannot here because the game hates me. So I have to fish. I have to fish. And I need the 50 swordfish, which is going to take a lot longer than I realized. I thought this would be a much faster thing. It's not. I'm going to drop that. So we'll be here for a bit. I guess I'll keep setting up my my second channel that I just made while I'm here. Because I had this idea just now. If you weren't here, I had this idea just now. And the idea was to basically stream RuneScape at the same time that I'm streaming a different game. Like play them all at the same time. Like maybe like rs3, or sorry, old school and rs3, or like we could do Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Yeah, exactly. I have an idea. But basically, have two different games running. Let's say Pokemon Emerald Randomizer and RuneScape, old school or rs3, doesn't matter. And there's a little picture-in-picture, but you can't really see what's happening in RuneScape or Pokemon or whatever. You want to swap between them. You could have two streams running at the same time because they're very low level games. They're not like a game that requires a lot of processing power. So you could easily, if you have a beefy enough computer like I do, have two streams running and have them be swapped. So you can literally swap between the streams to see the other window, essentially. The same stream running at the same time, minus that. It's stupid, but I like it. Cook my swordfish. Cook my fish. Thank you, Production Master, once again. Love that relic. Holy shit. I wish it worked for smithing. My god, but you know what? I'll take it here. Okay. That's gonna make that cooking of the swordfish, or the lobsters I have, so fast. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. It's in my head now. Settings. Update profile picture. I'm trying to make sure the profile picture is like a perfect inverse of my current one. Let's see. That's pretty good. It's pretty spot on. Okay. Channel. Customize channel. Social links. Main channel. Link URL. Twitch.tv/Verbose Sparrow. Add. Okay. Mr. Krabs. Yeah, that's really stuck in my head now. Thank you. Stream. Can I, now here's the other question. Can I, in my OBS settings, set up two different outputs, stream outputs? Like profiles? Is that a thing I can do? Output. Cannot carry any more fish. Well, that's because I haven't earned too. Hold on, let's finish up the earn useful. I'm gonna open up a second OBS. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. If the stream dies, you know what happened. I flew too close to the sun. That's 3 Twitch accounts I have now, by the way. I have Verbose Sparrow, I have Verbot Sparrow, and now I have fucking Succinct Sparrow, the evil one, Evil Sparrow. And back out we go. How many more fucking fish we need? It's wood fish. We're almost halfway there. That's, not as bad. And once we get the halfway point, we will go to the... No, not net and harpoon. I want cage and harpoon. We'll go to the faster fishing method with better experience. So, yeah. Content. No. Community. No. OBS is already running. Please shut down existing if we're trying to run a new instance. If you have an OBS set to minimize... Hold on. What happens if you have two OBS is running at the same time? Concurrent global set. Portable mode, for instance, to avoid data corruption and conflicts with global settings. Good lord. No, it's me. I'm here. Sorry to just know your thoughts. It's good thoughts, but no. Because the other channel is literally just for a second view. It's not meant to be like followed or or subscribe. It literally exists just to be a second view for the main channel. Like a being able to click the thing and opening it up to a different thing. I would probably even never allow it to become a. I guess channels get ads on them whether they're an affiliate or not. Twitch then gets the money and you don't. I don't know. The point is, I would try and avoid it so that it wouldn't like. Yeah, the idea is there. I don't know if it's doable, but I wanted the name anyway, just in case. Because Succinct Sparrow is a good parody name. But no, the point was mostly just so that you could like swap views, not necessarily to have two different channels that are running at the same time. It's literally for like very specific gimmick streams, essentially. Alright, this music feels appropriate for what we're doing. Yoink. We're getting more swordfish than we are tuna now, which is good. I don't know if that's just luck or if it's skill based. Oh, we can get monkfish now. How can we get that? Piscator's fishing colony. Oh, that'd be nice. Is there a monkfish task? Hold on. rs3 leagues task. I think there is. Hold on. Monkfish. Catch a single monkfish. Or we can wait till 68 fishing for swarm fishing. We'll do the swarm fishing later, probably. I think that's the plan. I'm really glad I grabbed the mining relic, but at times like this, I am looking at that going, I could have had the fishing relic. Could have gone back and gotten both. You can tell when someone's a fucking when there's like an rs3 name or an old school RuneScape name because the names are so fucking different. It's kind of funny. Old school RuneScape names are generally a little more meta, or like a reference to something in the real world. And everyone else on rs3 is like more self-contained names or names they use in other places too. Which area is this? This is Catherby. We are on the docks of Catherby. Good God. Good Lord. That means you specifically ignored the part on this on the thing where it said don't use your full name. As a kid, you saw that and said, I'm gonna ignore this. Or was it one? No, we can read by 10. I was gonna be like, or was it one of those, this can't stop me because I can't read? Yeah, I know. But it's since 2006, it's been like, hey, don't use your, like in the instructions, it was like, don't use your full name. I remember, because I almost did the same thing, and then I read it and went, oh, I guess I shouldn't do that. But I get shit. No, I had a really dumb name, too, at the time. I was named after my favorite character from my favorite cartoon. And then I chose a random set of 3 numbers. And my friend, or actually not my friend, my cousin, I was my friend. My cousin and I had matching names. So he was named after the exact same character. And his numbers were the same as mine, but reversed. Yeah. We all did dumb shit as a kid. I've told the story before, but I got banned, my original account with that name that I was just talking about, the one that's named after a cartoon character. That account got banned, rightfully, in 2000... Yeah, like 2000... Not even 2006. It was like 2003? Like, it was really early. And I got banned for password scamming because I learned the trick about, like, hey, Jagex blocks your password if you do the asterisks, and I did that to steal people's passwords. Because everyone was the children, it worked. And so I got into a couple accounts. I didn't do anything with them. I like logged in, changed their passwords so they couldn't get into their account. So I made it harder for them to get back to their account, but then I just looked at their bank and then logged out. Like, that's really all I did. It was a little shit. But then I got my account got banned for that, rightfully. And I was real upset. And that was good because it meant that I had to start over. And starting over meant that I learned my lesson to not scam people anymore. It was actually a pretty good lesson to learn so young, because I was only like 6 or 7. Like, I was really young. And it's funny, when I first played RuneScape, the way the guy tried to, like, my friend at school tried to sell it to me. What the fuck are you wearing? Hold on. The hell is this guy wearing? Not you. The other guy. No, I guess this guy. The fuck is that? Jaw of the Abyss. God, it's fucking terrifying. I learned my scamming lessons are 8 or 9. Yeah, RuneScape made a whole generation of people, like, very suspicious of scams and harder to scam. But like, every time someone, like, gets scammed or something, my first thought is, I can tell you didn't play RuneScape as a kid. It shows. But yeah, so I had to restart, and that was a valuable fucking lesson. Oh, I was gonna say, I remember now. My friend at school was like, hey, there's this game I'm playing. It's RuneScape. I'm like, okay, what is it about? And he's like, okay, you're like a medieval adventurer. And I'm like, cool, yeah. I'm already playing Hero Quest, dude. I already know about that. I already have a game like that. He's like, you're a medieval adventurer who can wander around and do quests and stuff. And I'm like, that's boring. I can do that in Hero Quest already. I don't need another game to do that. Fuck Hero Quest. Yeah, exactly. And I just realized my chat's off right now. There we go. The chat was off because I'm normally playing old school and I have a plugin that puts the chat in chat. What a blast from the past. Yeah, it's still around. It's still around. Especially even the 3D version's still around. I never played that really, but and I played Hero Quest at the time, and I swapped to basically I was like, I don't care about any of that. And then he was like, well, really, that's not what the game's about. I was like, okay, then what are you telling me? And so his final thing was to try and convince me, was like, see, thank you. So it's like, fucking, one second. If you haven't done Duck Quest, it's short and worth doing. Anyway, the Yeah, I'm playing the 2D version, same. But fucking. Gosh, my train of thought is all over the place today. Right. Finally, we have to finish the story. He, fucking, the way he tried to convince me was like, well, okay, really what the game is about is you can get a girlfriend. And I'm like fucking 6 years old. I'm like, that interests me even less, friend. Why is that a thing you care? Why is that a thing any of us care about? He's like, yeah, you can get a girlfriend on there. You get to hang out. You can like pay her stuff to hang out. And I'm like, this doesn't sound like a good transaction. And then you mentioned something weird about like, you got to make sure you don't have a beard though, because if you have a beard, they're gonna call you old. I was like, what are you? Okay, sure. Lo and behold, when I first made my very first character, the first thing I do is give him a beard. But hey, there's my swordfish. We're out of here. But yeah, it was a weird experience. I ended up playing it anyway because what happened was that didn't convince me at all. I didn't play it at all after that. What convinced me was I was on Miniclip with my cousin. We were both at his house playing on Miniclip, playing like Robot Wars or whatever the fuck it was called, Robot Battle, where you're like robots fighting like fighting on a roof, and Heli Attack 3 and shit like that. You know, the games on Miniclip, and we saw an ad for fucking RuneScape on Miniclip, and we were like, well, that looks cool. I'm just gonna click on my launchers real quick. Like, that looks cool, let's play that. And so he started playing with his account, because his account was actually the first one. And then I went home and made my own with a matching name. Yeah, good old days of playing in the browser. Okay, I'm just gonna cook all my fucking lobsters I have hanging out. I don't know where they came from. I think it was probably from like Sarin Spirits or something, but something like that. Boom, 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 boom. Also, I may be ending stream somewhat soon, relatively soon asterisk, just because I do have work later today and I want to have a little time to rest and chill out for about 30 minutes or so before I have to start getting ready for work and stuff, so. Gotta go sell people magic cards and Warhammer. I sell so much Warhammer. Really, I'm better at selling paints and Warhammer than I am magic cards, but still. Soon, TM. Yeah, exactly. It's really hilarious. One of the most interesting things that I've come across so far in this job is that a lot of people, if you ask them, if you come up to someone in a store, like a game store or something that sells like board games, Warhammer cards, whatever, you come up to them and they're obviously a nerd. You can tell by looking at them. I mean, you can tell by looking at me. Like, they're obvious. You go up and say, hey, bud, how you doing? You need anything? You just looking? Cool, whatever. I'm just here to make sure that you're not lost and feeling like you can't ask someone for help, because I'm over here, whatever. But anytime you ask someone, hey, you finding everything okay? Or like, do you need help with anything? 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, if you phrase it that way, they will say no. They'll be like, no, I don't need any help. Okay, cool. And I don't know if that's a nerd thing of pride or if that's just a person thing. But either way, they will say, no. I just realized I've had this full urn and it hasn't gone anywhere because I've been full up on lobsters. But they'll say no. But if they're painting something, for example, and you come up to them and you go, like you just come up to them and be like, what are you painting? They'll tell you what they're painting. And almost every time I've done that, someone who will tell you what they're painting, and it's like, they'll start with like, yeah, I'm painting this thing. I'm trying to get this to work. Music, please. I'm trying to get this to work. Like, but I don't know which paint to choose for that. And then they basically have asked for help. Or they've talked about that they don't know about a thing. And then I can sit there and be like, oh, you're trying to do this. I recommend these. These are my favorites. This one's a little more expensive, but I feel like it works better. But there's less volume on this paint. So if you want, like, if you're doing big bases, go for this one. Basically anything that's a crackle will work. You know, that kind of thing. I'm thinking of a specific example, obviously, because I just gave you one. But nope, I didn't want that. Also, I have a fuckload of herbs to go through. My farming relic went fucking insane. I've got 12,000 guams to eat through. I gotta clean. and then you can help them, you know? Oh, I dropped my fucking... Oh, I dropped everything off. Nah. Yeah, I think it is, honestly. Either pride or they think like, oh no, I don't need help. I'll figure this out on my own. You know, like they know that they don't understand a thing, but they want to do it on their, or they think they can just do it on their own, which they can. But sometimes it helps to have someone pop in and be like, oh, well, this is, you know, I do this all the time. Obviously, I know things about this. I'm here. I don't know. We're 70 cooking, by the way, just to getting rid of these lobsters. Ooh, it's pride thing. Not like you bird folk. Oh no, we're very prideful. You ever seen a fucking eagle before? They're crazy. Every time I've been to a workshop game, Games Workshop, Warhammer, the staff have been so nice. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, partly they're meant to be, because they have a little bit of a, for Games Workshop stores specifically. No, you're good. I knew exactly what you meant. For Games Workshop stores specifically, they have a little bit of a, it's not exactly a commission, but they get a bonus depending on their sales for that month. And they have to keep making their sales higher and higher every month kind of thing, to get that bonus. And so they're incentivized to be very friendly, be very welcoming, try and get you into, basically try and drug deal you in a way where they give you a free mini or something to get you into the hobby, and then you come back and buy a bunch of product. All the shops in the UK have rebranded into Warhammer. Yeah, which is interesting to me. We still have Games Workshop branded shops here. Like, they're still branded as Games Workshop. But most of the, like, I work at an LGS, the local game store that's not Games Workshop. We just sell Games Workshop products. Like a lot of them. Yeah, but Games Workshop stores specifically, yeah, they have a weird branding over here. They're just GW. Even though all they sell is Warhammer. Like, they don't sell anything else, but I guess they sell paints and books and stuff, but that's still all under the Warhammer brand. Even the paints are named after Warhammer things. Okay. So that's 71 cooking, but 77 with our permanent temporary boost. Surely if they need to get more, and each one more becomes a sin. Yeah, exactly. This the stores in the US are very shittily managed, and I don't know if that's a US thing. Oh my god, my game audio has been off this whole... No, it hasn't. I lied. It's been on. I don't know if that's a store managed thing, or if that's a like a US store thing, or a Games Workshop thing in general. But in the US, each Games Workshop store you come across, barring some very small examples, there's a couple of examples where this is not the case, but 90% of all Games Workshop stores here are owned and operated by one man or one woman, one person. Man isn't human. They are manned by one person. That is what I'm trying to say. There's one person who runs the whole store, is there every day, and if they're not in that day, the store is closed. Like, there's one person, because they're usually pretty small stores, and those stores change managers all the time. They're constantly hiring for new store managers because people get to a point where they can't sustain the bonus anymore, and then they're not making as much money as they were, you know? So it's tough because they're paid, I think, salary with that bonus. And it's not a huge salary, but it is something, I guess. It is something I'm interested in. I did interview for it at one point, and they put me on the list for people that would be interested in running a store out in my area, because there isn't a GW store in my area. And there used to be one at the mall nearby, and it went away. And I was like, no, bring it back. Bring it back. Okay. We still need... We still need fishing up high. What do we need again for sharks? Oh wait, we probably only need 68 for the swarm fishing. Hold on. Less fishing than we thought. Let's go get that monkfish though. Oh no, we can't because we need the swarm fishing. Alright, swarm fishing is going to be a thing we do. It's going to give us a lot of points. Or at least a couple of sets of points. Let's set ourselves up at a fishing spot, and then I'll probably kill stream there. Honestly, because I do want to go do other things for a bit, play something that's not RuneScape. We're gonna go to Menaphos. Menaphos is the spot. We're still missing two. We're still missing 2 lodestones. That's another point thing I need to get all the lodestones. But for that I need to do Primitive Trials partly, and Dream Mentor, not Dream Mentor, Lunar Diplomacy, and then I need to get ancient spells and stuff, which I think I can get done once I get to the next tier. Let me go check. So I go to relics. Let me go to like bankers and everything. Ancient spellbook. Oh, okay. I need the ancient spellbook to make the thing work. I don't know if I need to finish the quest or if I just need the ancient spellbook. I don't know. We will find out, I guess. I don't have very high magic level though. Whatever. Would have been nice to. I don't know. I did magic. I've done magic ranged and melee now for all the leagues. Although I haven't done melee in old school yet. I think the next old school leagues I'm going to try and go melee. Cause I just like melee. It's not as good as the other styles, but I like it. But for the next rs3 leagues, I'll probably go something else. I was gonna go necromancy originally because it's unique to rs3, but then I decided no. I don't have any bait. I have to go back to the bank to get bait. You don't happen to have any bait, do you? Damn it. Gotta go buy bait. I forgot about the bait. There is a deposit box here, though, so that'll be nice. The bank, though, is quite a distance. I need to smash scarabs, so when we go to the bank, keep an eye out see if scarabs are around. They're not going to be randomly around. They're going to be like... It'll be an event happening. There'll be green scarabs everywhere, but... keep an eye out for that, because it doesn't happen in the area that I'm in. It happens over here. I don't know if it announces it or not in the chat. Whatever. What? How do I fucking... Ugh. Activity tracker? It's a fucking reputation. rs3. Oh, scarabs. Perfect. Menaphos reputation. Oh, it's literally this menu. Open reputation interface. Open reputation interface. Port. Yeah, sure. Set this faction as the active faction. Excellent. Also, the scarab's gonna give fucking. Look at all that fucking Slayer XP. Look at that. That's crazy. I don't like bugs. Leagues, baby. What is the goal for leagues? Whatever you want. A lot of people go for, did I get them all? Squish 10 corrupted scarabs. Nice. I got the task. I didn't know it was 10. That's fine. Menaphos. Did it. Okay. A lot of people go to try it out to like learn PVM stuff because it's a very easy environment. Because like right now, for example, I have a relic that gives my melee basic attacks give me 2 times adrenaline. My melee ability cooldowns and special attack cooldowns are reduced by 20%. I have a 100% hit chance, so I can wear whatever armor I wanted. My melee weapon attack range is increased by 1, so I can hit farther. My base damage is increased by 500. I heal for 10% of the damage I deal. So that kind of stuff is popped in, so people could take that and sort of use it as a crutch to learn bosses. I've learned a bunch of bosses on old school using old school leagues. Hey, Jacro. Wait, if you're here... if you're here... But yeah, I've used it to I didn't grab the... I went over there to get bait. I forgot. Anyway, I've used it to learn bosses before. I've learned the Corrupted Gauntlet, I've learned all of Tomb of Masket. I learned how to do Chambers of Zarek, but I fucking hate Chambers of Zarek after, even with the bonuses, so no thank you. Yeah, I don't know. That's generally the vibe, is to go for PvE stuff. I'm just kind of doing this to See number go up, get point. Experience league. Oh, I don't have rank 1 reputation yet. That's the problem. That's right, I couldn't use the bank. Okay, we're going for, hold on. I gotta go to a different place real fast to use the bank. Oh, yeah. All right, we're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna buy our fucking, we're gonna buy our, not buy, we're gonna pick up our bait. Bait. We got 451 fishing bait. That should be enough for now. At least enough to have me fish for the entirety of my stream. Not stream, shift. Because I'm able to, like, especially if I'm stocking shelves, I can just leave my phone, like, on my clipboard while I do it, and then, like, tap on RuneScape occasionally while I'm stocking. Okay. Go back. But what I mean is, sorry, I'm eating a snack. For some people, the goal is points, like trying to get to like the maximum amount of points. It's like the highest rank possible on the leaderboards. If I go to the high scores right now, I can go look how low I am. Actually, this page cannot be found. 404, it's gone. RuneScape Elite high scores. But yeah, so you can like. That's one way of doing it. Well, I don't get this bank deposit box until 6,000. Is catching a catfish? Oh. Catch a catfish. Menafos fishing. 30 points. I did it. But yeah, also it looks like this bank deposit box will not work for me until I'm rank 1. So I'll just have to drop the fish for now. Some people want points, some people want PVM stuff, some people just want to like experience it. It's all different. Like right now, the high top ranking person is someone named Miss Time, who has a score of 60,000 points. How many points am I at? 7,890. Low IQ user is just below at 60,050. What's the max? I don't even know what the max would be. 60,000 is, but 60,000 is what you need to get to dragon rank, essentially. So the people have just hit dragon rank recently. Now, if I look up me, V Sparrow, I am ranked number. The fuck am I? 30,338 of all people who played leagues. I'm ranked number 30,000, and with a score of 7,540. It hasn't been updated yet because I have gotten points today. I'm at 7,800 something, so I'll have gone up. But yeah, so this is me for the next little bit until I get to 68 fishing, which is going to be a bit of a slog, as you're seeing by the slowness here. But I get fish very quickly here, which is good because that means I can pretty quickly get the catch 1,000 fish, which is a pretty big task that I've been trying to like eke out. But yeah, we're not going to do all that on stream for the rest of now because that would be boring, and I'm kind of done. So we're going to look at someone to raid. I think Squeaky's streaming right now. Let's go look. Squeaky's a buddy of mine. One of the first people to ever raid me with any amount of people. Really a cool dude. A Brit. He has British disease. Let's see. He's playing Cult of the Lamb right now. That's a fun game to do for Twitch, honestly, because it usually has like Twitch integration and stuff. So, yeah. We'll go for Squeaky. Anyway. There's no raid message. If you want to send something, go ahead. I got nothing. Okay. Cult of the Lamb Twitch integration. It looks like he might be AFK. I might give him a second. No, he's having problems. He's having... he's having stream issues. Anyway, we'll go rate him. We'll rate him. All right. In that case, thanks for stopping by. I have no idea when I'll be able to stream again. Legitimately, I have no clue. It's not gonna be that long, but the last time I was like, oh, I'll stream in a couple days, and then it was 8 days. So I don't want to say like, oh, I'll stream soon, because I have no idea. The earliest I could stream, in theory, is Saturday, the 27th. That might happen. It might not. Depends on how tired I am, because I don't get off work till 3 a.m. on the day before. The earliest I could stream without feeling like shit, potentially, at work, is the 30th of September. So, that's next Tuesday. So 6 days from now. I've got a really busy schedule right now. Once October is done, that'll clear up a bit, I'm hoping. And then I'll have regular days again. But for now, it's very busy. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. We're going to go raid Squeaky. I don't know what the raid message you want to do is, but yeah. Whatever you want. He's in the middle of trying to figure something out. He sounds frustrated. It'll be a perfect time to raid him because he sounds frustrated and is not expecting us. Let's go. See you guys.